It's funny already. This is.
You know, you want to hear another funny piece of tape?
Yeah.
Sal has been coughing insanely in the office. On GP1 in yellow, I recorded him coughing.
What's going on? Oh, is that your new illness?
No, it's not. Not because I think I quit the electric cigarette and all the gunk is coming up from the bottom of my lungs.
No, here's what it is. Because you use the...
I didn't.
You're just sitting in there with it.
Sounds like my wife when she's blowing me.
How often does this happen, Sal?
What, him getting blown?
No, I know that doesn't happen often.
Last 𝗛cije𝗿𝗿𝗍.
Oh, he just coughed just now.
I can't even laugh anymore without coughing.
Well, dude, get off all that shit today.
I'm trying.
Well,
yeah, and he was going to go to a doctor and say, what's wrong with me, instead of getting off that crap.
And I'll tell him what's wrong with him. He gonna go to a dentist.
He was smoking regular cigarettes to quit the electronic ones recently too.
Well, I was so stressed out, I thought I had a brain tumor. And because
you probably do.
Yeah, seeing spots and whatnot. And then I got so stressed out over that I gave up the electric cigarette thinking I got the brain tumor from it. And I picked up a regular cigarate. So now I'm hiding.
Dude, I heard them on the wrap-up show with you. Why don't you go to a doctor and get this shit straightened out?
I went to a few doctors. I went to a great doctor.
And he told you have no brain tumor.
And right. And now I think I might have another great doctor I met told me I might have a migraine equivalent, which is
that's stress.
Yeah, which is a build-up to a migraine without the
vomiting and everything else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or I might have. I went for a Lyme's disease test, Howard, and the weird thing was that it was inconclusive. It was half positive, half negative.
Really?
Yeah, so my doctor said take it to an infection specialist to see, to look into it further. So I faxed it over to my doctor friend at the hospital immediately.
Right.
He gave it to his infection specialist at the hospital, and he says I'm fine with that as well.
You don't have that either.
So you're fine.
It's all that crap you're taking.
Are
you still taking 𝗵𝗵?
The Indian version.
The shit from India. Watch 60 Minutes. Stop it today.
All right. Okay. I might take something else instead.
The drug companies are telling you it's fake shit. It's not even real. And if anything, it's got poisonous materials. From
big bowl. They're sitting there
it's supposed to be
your medication.
It's supposed to be called 𝗵𝗵. They don't know how to spell it even when they're faking it.
I don't think
it's a piece of shit.
A piece of shit.
I don't think he's going to quit, though, because everybody keeps coming in our office and saying how good his hair looks. And he gets all happy.
Speaking of 𝗵𝗵,
yeah.
There's we now have cameras all over the place for behind-the-scenes stuff for Howard TV, and it's really paying off because I just saw a clip that Doug Goodstein sent me. So remember the other day I was playing that Pump It song? Fist pump song that some guy made. Well, we started playing it, and back in the office they had cameras going, and Will and Jason started dancing, and then Lisa G started dancing.
Really?
And, she never loosens up like that. And it just was fascinating to see what goes on. Yeah.
You're now listening to...
People like this. It's horrible.
I can hear this music at an underwear party.
Watch these guys. Yeah, watch these guys. You got to play the music. It's not funny.
I don't think it's...
All right, forget it.
I don't think
guys only put it up.
Oh, my God. That's a nightmare.
Look at Jason. Guys, put it up when I ask for it. They always just do that to me.
I know.
And then they don't have any sound.
They find it late.
Yeah. Anyway, you'll see it on Howard TV.
I like watching Robin in the commercials because she starts getting into music a lot of times.
Lisa G can actually really dance.
You think?
Watch the video. You'll see it. Howard TV. Very good. All right. Thanks, boys.
Thank you, Howard.
By the way, I couldn't stop saying all weekend, chicken.
Oh, chicken dinner.
Sheen dinner.
Chicken sheen dinner.
Chicken winter dinner.
Chicken dinner. Chicken winter sheen dinner. Well, I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
I know somebody.
Winning.
You know what's funny, Howard? Somebody tweeted you, that dopey girl.
Yeah.
She goes, you know that really wasn't Charlie Sheen doing a show. What a dope.
Hello.
Are you there, Bob? What kind of dog is that you said?
These dogs are barking.
What kind of dog is that?
It's half toy poodle and half
You
Griffon.
said what kind of dog is that? I say it's a Sheen dog. What other kind of dog would it be?
I can send you a picture of them.
Okay, great.
Let me, I gotta find a pencil and I'll write down your email address.
Okay.
Just a minute, hang on. Okay, all I need is the email address.
Okay, good. What is it?
I need your email address so I can send you a picture.
Pay me.
Pictures are free.
Good luck with that.
I'll send you the pictures of the puppies free.
If you buy 10 copies, I get one free. That's how we roll.
Can you give me your email address?
Yeah. Winner.com.
Winner? W-I-N-N-E-R?
Winner chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner Sheen dinner.
WinnerChickenDinner.com?
Yeah.
That's all I need?
Well, hello, duh. Winning.
Winning at winter.com?
Winner chicken dinner. I don't think so. Winner Sheen dinner.
Okay, just a minute. Winning at chicken dinner?
Yeah. Duh.
Winning at chickendinner.com?
I'm sorry.
WINNING
Winning.
at chickendinner.com.
I don't think so. Winner Sheen dinner.
Is it chicken dinner or sheen dinner?
What?
Is it sheen dinner or winner chicken dinner?
Okay, good. What is it?
I want you to tell me what it is.
Good luck with that.
Beautiful.
Wow, what a great call.
All right, Freddie, give me a little break here, and then we'll be back. Also, Bradley Cooper stopping by. I'm hoping to hook you up with him.
You're kidding.
That's right, Bradley Cooper.
I've actually texted him once or twice.
I think he's seeing Renee Zellweger.
I think so. He left me for her.
She's a sexy woman. I got to sit next to her at a beauty parlor once.
Really?
Yeah.
She's sexy?
I'll tell you that story later. All right, we'll be back right after these words.
Howard TV is great, man. Everybody's got to get this. That show in the hallway, #3. I want to find out, is Sal back in good graces with Beth now because of that show?
I don't know for sure. I think that Beth did by the way, Beth is on Show in the Hallway on Howard TV this week. And she had a good time doing it. She enjoyed it. But it is she in good graces with is Sal her man now? I don't know. I don't get the feeling that she enjoyed it. She thought Sal's really funny. She came home. She goes, "Well, Sal's so talented and funny." And Sal wrote the whole thing. It was good. And
right.
good job. But I don't know that. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I'd have to ask her.
Yeah.
I don't think she'd go hang out with Sal at this point.
No, I don't mean that. I mean, that she give him on some level,
Yeah. Yeah, I think she probably warmed up to him, I would have guessed.
If she was planning the wedding now, would she invite him?
But we did invite him.
Oh, you did? That's right.
Yeah, we did.
He got himself uninvited.
Yeah, I uninvited him. Yeah, Gary.
Sal tells me that I just heard Sal bragging in the office that he and Beth have been exchanging some emails.
Yes, that is true. I agree with that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I said
we go again.
Yeah, and I said to Beth, be careful, because eventually that'll go bad.
That's right. Don't get your...
The reason his wife has an emotional friend.
Yeah. It takes two to tango. It's not like Sal's a prince. Yeah, Bobo.
Yeah. Listen, do you think that Jackie harbors ill feelings towards you because you didn't invite him to your wedding on some level?
No.
On some level?
I don't have a relationship with Jackie really anymore. I like Jackie. Don't get me wrong. I told you, Jackie's a lot of fun, and Jackie's a real good guy, and I like Jackie a lot. But And we've even, we got together for dinner one night, and we keep saying we're going to get together again, and I'd be happy to do that with Jackie anytime. I really enjoy him. But we're not, we don't hang out at all, and he doesn't even know Beth, and it would have been weird to invite him to the wedding. We don't have a relationship anymore.
Yeah.
When he left, it was kind of like, well, hey, I turned to him we were on a private jet. Listen to this. We're on a private jet going to Las Vegas, and they're feeding us anything we want. The guy's making a ton of dough.
He got the life.
And I knew he was up for renegotiation. I said, Jackie, we're having the time of our lives. Why would you walk away from this? Spend 5 more years, make some dough, and then get out. Right. And he looked at me like, hey, I got things going on. I don't want. And then the next thing you know, okay, he's out. Now he's pining away for the private jets, for the notoriety, for the projects.
He still says that he still will say he's never really admitted that it was a mistake.
No, he did to me.
And he still says that getting up early, couldn't take getting up early. Got to pay me a lot to do that.
No, when he called me a month later and said, I want my job back. And I said,
there was a point at which he realized he had made a mistake because he was calling to correct it.
Because he called Tom and said, I'll take the offer now.
Yeah.
Right, but
we said the offer's off the table because, quite frankly, we had already started talking to some people. People looked like Artie.
The money.
Yeah, and we'd already hired Sal and Richard, I think, or something like that.
Like 4 people.
Yeah.
Or for that salary.
It was done. It was over. And they told him it was over, and the company told me they would not hire him back, even if I wanted him.
Wow.
So that was that.
Hey, can I just say something to you about Sal? Because you were talking about Sal earlier. He really is a good-hearted guy. But it's one thing I've noticed about him. He, if you just hang out with him long enough, he's one of those guys that if you're in a room and there's silence, he'll feel compelled to say something, and it's always inappropriate. Like in that clip I played you this morning. He just, even when we're, sitting around.
What was the clip?
About Bobby Flay. About meeting Bobby Flay?
Yeah, I didn't even understand that.
What's this?
This is from the wrap-up show. Sal was on the wrap-up show. You just give him enough rope on the... if you give him enough room, he'll hang himself every time. That's what I want to say. Here he is from the wrap-up show. And he says that he knew Bobby Flay.
He met Bobby Flay up here. What happened was Bobby Flay was walking around the lobby. Next thing I see, Bobby Flay and his wife are in Sal's studio. Sal's a huge fan, like really a big fan. So I guess he grabbed him and was showing him around.
Oh, yeah.
And then inevitably he says Bobby Flay's got a super hot wife who's on Law and Order SVU.
Yeah.
So she's there, and inevitably
he says the wrong thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen to this.
All he watches the Food Network now.
You were gay the day Bobby Flay came in.
You think so?
Oh my God! Yes.
Well,
you went out and found him, brought him back, and showed him around. I'm not even sure he was looking to see our space.
Yeah. It was a little uncomfortable. I said a few things that I might have.
Like what?
Well, I ate at his restaurant, and he was there with his wife, who's beautiful, by the way.
Beautiful.
And I said, look, I had one of your burgers at the Smith Haven Mall, Bobby's Burgers. And I said, how can I put this? And I go, oh, well, there's a woman here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about in my mouth. And I realized that I was trying to be polite, but when I walked away, I said, even putting it that way, it was probably
I don't
equally...
understand what he meant. What is
pussy in my mouth. It's like eating pussy. I go, I put that burger in my mouth, and it was like, and I look at her, I go, there's a lady here, but you can imagine what I'm talking about being in my mouth.
And how did he react?
Shocked a little bit and just kept moving on.
He thinks about pussy.
Yeah.
And you know what? And I've pussy doesn't taste that great that it would be like, oh my God, this hamburger. This hamburger's so good. This hamburger's so good it tastes like pussy.
JD says if a pussy tastes like a hamburger. If a pussy tastes like a hamburger, I'd love it.
Oh, if it did, you'd be eating it more.
JD says
pussy doesn't taste that good.
JD says
pussy doesn't taste. I mean, if your hamburger tastes like pussy, you're probably going to be out of business.
It should be 2 parts of your brain, Sal. That really is. That's one of the most inappropriate things things I've ever heard in my life.
Yeah, but
it's the dumbest comment, man. You just met these people, and here's a guy you like.
Right. Well, the old me would have said it's better than pussy in my mouth. The new me said it's better than something you would
There has
think.
to be a newer you down the line.
Sal.
You're still not new enough.
Do you realize?
Can I say something?
Do you realize I censored myself? I'm actually utilizing my filter.
Sal, listen.
Really?
Yeah.
Your filter's clogged.
I mean, it's unbelievable. You're not to be trusted. No wonder your wife has an emotional friend.
That's very mean to say.
No, that is so whacked out.
He thought he was doing a good thing.
Right.
Howard.
But the guy probably looked at you like I would.
Because you sort of, in a way, represent Howard at that point, and Bobby Flay's probably like, does Howard think that guy's appropriate with that? Like, that how Howard?
Forget, can I suggest a new you to you that becomes a mute, like doesn't talk around people?
That whatever you think,
I'm muting right now.
Watch.
Dude, no, being serious.
Howard, I swear to you, I really thought. You know what I mean? The old me would have been like, oh, I put your burger in my mouth. It was like having a twat in there. It was fantastic. But I saw the lady, and I was a gentleman. I go, I saw his wife, who was beautiful, and I saw her, and I go, Bobby, when I bit your burger, it was like, and I paused, and I said, it was like, well, I can't say, but it was like that woman's thing in your mouth. I was censoring myself.
Sal, that is so gross.
Whether you say pussy or a woman's thing in your mouth, both comments are equally retarded. First of all, from a common sense point of view, you know pussy. If a hamburger tasted like pussy, the guy'd be out of business.
Right.
Pussy doesn't taste that good, does it to you?
Well, it depends what time of night it is.
JD tells me that is Sal's go-to analogy. Whenever he's talking about how great something is, it's better than pussy.
Yeah, but Sal.
You know what it is? I haven't eaten pussy in so long, I forgot that sometimes it probably doesn't taste good anymore.
No,
I really haven't.
It tastes good. I mean, it tastes fine, but
it's a man, you know what I mean? A man loves pussy, so...
The man loves to stick his dick in pussy.
Okay, but what better way of complimenting a chef?
But even if you were going to use a crude reference, you'd say, your hamburger tastes so good, and the way pussy feels on my cock. Like, in other words, not the way pussy is in your mouth. That's the first thing. Or you'd say, this hamburger is better than sex.
Good pussy should not
taste like my wife's.
I mean, literally, there's something mentally wrong with you.
God, I guess
that is such an outrageous thing to say to this guy.
And when a woman is there,
the guy got out of the business after that.
I am one of the biggest Bobby Flay fans in the world. When I had the opportunity to meet him, I said, how can I express my love of his burger in a way that only a man can relate to it?
You did it.
Yeah.
Why don't you say it was just so delicious? It's unbelievable. I mean,
can't you say, Bobby, I'm a huge fan of yours.
He wanted him to remember it.
I love your burgers, and your burgers are the best thing I've ever had, better than sex.
Right.
Why couldn't you just say
than
something
sex.
Intelligent?
Well, because well, the same way you...
I go, yeah, Robin.
I love when you're disgusted with us.
I just am. I go, Sal and Richard, I said, I'm not playing this on the air. And they go, well, why? It's so great. I go, it's not
It's just wrong on every level. And we thought you would love it. And you looked at us.
No, I said to them, it's one thing if I hear a guy say the word nigger, like, Tracy Morgan and that call that woman. I said, that's one thing. We're observing
the sex call that we played with the hate man or whatever.
I said, when my guys go into a store and intentionally try and get to say someone to say nigger
over the PA,
I go, that's me being a racist. That's me condoning racism. That's like me thinking
promoting
that's funny.
it, selling
it. Right.
But Howard, to our defense,
I'll play it because I can play it in that context.
But Richard should come in and explain we don't say the word. It's not that word.
Sal, stop it. Stop being a retard.
You're being ridiculous.
It's GP1 in red.
I know where it is. And believe me, this is nothing.
We're just pointing out how
this is what I.
I have a little bit of a problem. I'm in your store right now and I cannot find my son. I'm in the very front with security. My name is Harold 𝗛𝗫. Last name is 𝗛𝗫. His first name is Nick. Last name is 𝗛𝗫. Right. I'm in the front with security. Thank you.
Attention shoppers. Can I have Nick 𝗛𝗫? Please come to the front. There's someone waiting for you. Nick 𝗛𝗫. Please come to the front of the store. There's someone waiting for you.
It was Nicholas 𝗛𝗫.
So Robin, explain to him.
It's great.
Explain it to Richard. Richard's behind this.
What? Yeah.
Was it Richard's idea?
We were sitting down at Carrabba's coming up with new names. So we came up with Jungle Bunny for Jungle Bunny.
I said to Gary, I said, go back and explain to those two nitwits that's something I'm not into. I said, that makes the show. That means we're into the word, the N-word.
Right. We want to call a sex line and have sex.
Now, I know no matter what I say, Howard, you're going to give me the theory that I'm dumb, retarded, and I don't have a filter. But in this case, we thought it was clever to take that.
Clever.
We thought
Nick Gers.
Nicholas Gers. Yeah.
Not Nicholas.
Like,
you said
how do you
Nick
tell you?
Gers.
Bend over is hack, right? It's old school. We're taking an old element and making it different and breaking the barrier.
Sal. That's like me saying a shirt head.
Right. All right.
Howard, one more thing.
I mean, Sal's not that revolutionary.
You're right. You've come up with a brilliant take on
Mr. Gers, Nick Gers.
Quite honestly, I saw there was a bit similar to that. I think Dave Chappelle did it. It was called The Niggers Family.
Yeah, but the last name was Niggers.
And
this is Nicholas Gers. This is a name over at PA.
Fred, you don't get it. Sal has come up with a revolutionary new way.
But you didn't
what's
say,
up, niggas?
She didn't get on and say, is Nicholas Gers there?
No.
She said Nick Gers, and you gave her the name Nick. You didn't give her Nicholas.
Right, but...
Okay, but I'm
and
just saying.
you had her say, niggers, please come to the front.
Yeah.
Niggers.
Can you imagine the black people walking around hearing that?
That's my problem with you.
Can we do it again with Howard TV and just secretly take black people walking?
Sal,
I know. I'm only
approve of
kidding.
it.
I won't do it.
honestly don't. I just think you're retarded, and that's why I'm in charge. I'm in charge of you because you don't.
What is he going to do when you're not in charge of him anymore?
You don't have any idea how much stuff I keep off the air.
I think every day, 2 years, I'm definitely bartending somewhere in Queens. I don't know.
Damien, you're on the air.
Be long before 2 years.
No bar's going to hire you.
Oh, thanks.
They can't have you there.
Yeah, Damien, you're on the air.
Howard, when's it going to be that Sal's wife's going to have an intellectual friend to take over for some...
Well, let me tell you something. I know more about Sal's wife's friend than you think I know.
Mm-hmm.
And the dude's not even a good-looking dude. It's just that he probably makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a little fat, ugly guy, right?
He looks like Scott the Engineer, but shorter and wider.
Hey.
If I had to describe
What's your wife's number?
Are you kidding? I used to be a poon hound.
No wonder she looks at me.
I thought she was looking at me.
I felt like a piece of Bobby Flay's hamburger.
Oh, you can rope in any girl. Any girl who's emotionally down, so easy. You can rope them all in.
How come you
That's
can't?
how he got a wife. He knows.
How come he lost her?
Yeah,
He didn't keep working it.
Yeah, Tim, you're on the air.
Brother, I got to say peace and love, peace and love.
Peace and love, peace and love.
Tell you, he is as crazy as he is. Those show in the halls are fucking hilarious.
Sal is a brilliant, funny guy.
Thank you, guys.
He earned his place here. I'm telling you, but there's a certain something in his brain that
There's
just...
no end, like there's no line there that he doesn't know not to cross.
Saying to Bobby Flay, your hamburger in front of his wife and tastes like pussy, and I mean...
Even to say there's a lady here, so I'm going to be really inappropriate, I know it.
You know what it's like in life, like you're good at the roast and stuff, but you don't turn that off. Like, you think it's appropriate to say that kind of shit everywhere, and it's not... Like, I have a friend...
And not to everybody.
I have a friend, me and him, say, like, the Honeymooners or Goodfellas so well that we could talk to each other in that language, and we get the references. Mm-hmm. He doesn't turn it off when we're in front of other people.
No.
Like, he'll do it, and the people will have an odd look.
Nobody knows, right, yeah.
And they'll think he's retarded, and I'll go, well, of course they do. They don't know what we're talking about. Like, you gotta have, there's appropriate times for appropriate things.
Yeah, well, go explain that to him. Jerry, you're on the air, Ronkonkoma.
Hey, Ronkonkoma.
What's up?
Hey.
My dad's first pizzeria in Ronkonkoma.
Yeah.
First of all, it's a pizzeria.
Pizzeria, yeah.
Pizzeria.
I've been there since I was 7. I'm now 27, so I've been there 20 years. What pizza place was it?
Tony's Pizza on Johnson Avenue. My dad is Tony. That was the place where next door he was banging the beauty salon lady while she was cutting my hair. My mother came in and beat the shit out of her.
Your mother beat the shit out of the lady?
Yeah, my dad used to.
Why did she beat the shit out of your dad?
Well, because he beat the shit out of her more. You know?
Jerry, go ahead.
He was stronger, that's why.
What is your comment, Jerry?
Howard, doesn't...
I hide out, so they don't want to find me.
But he's right. He makes a good point.
That's not true.
One of the reasons people look at horror.
You know what?
If they've never met.
All right,
Howard
Robin.
Stern.
So if you meet somebody and you're hanging out, just hypothetically, with Jim Florentine, he's going to be pissed at you because Jim took a shit in somebody's toilet on the top and did an upper decker.
Absolutely.
So what? But you were still with him?
I think a lot less of Robin since she started dating a guy who took upper deckers.
I think it's a brilliant thing,
less of me.
Joe, go ahead. You're on the air.
Alan, what's up? I gotta agree with Artie, man. That was hilarious. My phone's ringing off the hook. I got people calling me laughing. That's good stuff. I don't know
What do you mean, the Nick Gers?
Oh, you say
Nicholas
Timmy Artie agrees with this?
It's just, listen, does it make me laugh, the idea to do that? Yeah, but it's not a brilliant...
I'm laughing,
Joe,
but it's not a good thing to do.
Yeah, Joe, we're all laughing at it, but I couldn't sit there and play that in any kind of context where I'm condoning it.
Right. Now he'll make a run on department stores.
Yeah, I mean, if I had heard that on the internet, I would play it for you. But if it's one of my guys going around trying to trick people into saying niggers.
You know, if someone
listen, man, F. Jackie loves you guys.
All right, thanks.
If it just happened and you didn't plan it, like if you asked her to call Nicholas Gers,
right,
and then she herself did that, and you hear that, you go, wow, that's funny. It's an odd thing, but it's not some brilliant thing to get her to say that. Right. It's not a brilliant take.
Well, you liked it and you laughed. That's all.
No, I know, but it's not a brilliant take on the bend over bit.
No, you don't. You never know what I mean. Eric, go ahead. You're on the air.
He really doesn't.
Hey, you're being a little bit of a douche here because Sal is a broken toy. Fred hit the nail on the head a long time ago. And the more you hear yourself say this over and over, you're beating your head against the wall.
No, I'm not. Listen, I told you with Sal. I know the whole deal with Sal when I hired him. I let Sal produce what he produces, and I am the filter, and I sit there and I go through it, and I help him with it.
Right.
Sal does a great job. He knows it. He knows I'm very happy with him, and I'm glad he works here. I'm just, I worry about Sal, though, Eric, because Sal's going through, and you don't know this, I mean, he's going through a really tough time with his wife, and he really doesn't understand why everything is happening the way it is. And I try to point it out to him. I go, it's these kinds of things that your wife goes nuts from. And it's precisely the stuff that makes him great on this show, but there's sort of, he doesn't understand that when you go up to Bobby Flay and his wife, you don't say your hamburgers are as good as pussy. He just doesn't get it.
But you keep trying to explain where he's wrong. He's like a little kid. I have kids. You got to just task him. You got to say, look, Sal, for the next 2 days, you're not allowed to speak. And just
that's not me. I'm not his dad.
Here's my partner in crime, Richard. Help me out here.
Hey, Sal, by the way, I do. Yeah. I think you're brilliant.
Thank you very much.
I do, too.
Showing the hall is off the hook. I love it.
Showing the hallway is terrific. Yes, Richard.
Can I just tell you about something that happened this weekend that I was real worried Sal was going to say the wrong thing?
Go ahead.
Thanks. We did a
What the fuck? I come in
I
here.
love you, buddy, but I worry sometimes, too.
Can we clear this?
Isn't this great?
You're worrying Richard.
Richard is worried about Wisconsin saying Richard's so inappropriate. And what's great is Sal couldn't wait for Richard to come and help him out.
Wait, and he's ready to throw me under the bus.
What do you got?
While I was shitting and throwing up on the plane, and I was worried Sal was going to say the wrong thing.
I'm wearing a diaper to a concert, but I'm worried about what Sal will say.
Yeah, so what is it you were worried about?
So we did a comedy show in Orlando this weekend. It went awesome. Everything was great, but it was at a hotel. And they had one room that was a backstage room, like kind of a big green room area. And for some reason, our green room, there was also a black fashion show going on while we were waiting backstage to get on stage.
Right.
And Sal's in a room by himself rehearsing his act with like 15 black people practicing some fashion show there.
I was writing Obama jokes because he just won.
Okay.
That's all. So I was doing
So you did them out loud in front of black people?
I didn't do them out loud. Now I know what Richard means. Everybody, the management, everybody was concerned to get Sal away from that room because if they hear these jokes he's practicing.
Yeah, but Sal.
But why would you practice these jokes out loud in front of black people?
I wouldn't. I was in another room, but the guys that we were working with heard a few jokes. And then when the black people came in, management said, hey, let's get Sal just to play it safe. Let's get him away. So Richard was worried that they were going to hear it.
So let me explain something. You talk about hack stuff. Are you writing Obama jokes or a black guy being president joke?
No, I'm
what
writing.
What are the jokes?
Give us an example. I'm talking about Obama and terrorism and how he's. First of all, let me tell you something.
Let me hear the jokes.
I want to hear.
I don't have anything in particular.
Are you taking the old black jokes and substituting them?
No.
It's not. Come on.
What?
Is it about Obama specifically?
Like,
or?
is it like, Obama walked into a bar the other day?
No.
What accent do you use when you're being Obama?
No, I just.
Tell me what you say on stage.
I really didn't say anything.
What did he say, Richard?
I said Obama. I voted for Obama, and everybody. And I tell you, I didn't know how they were going to react, because then you could gauge your audience. If they boo it, you could go heavy. Right. If they applaud, you got to go light. So So I voted for Obama, and the place went absolutely crazy.
Okay.
No, booing, no, applauding. Okay. So I said, I voted for Obama, and that's it. And they all applauded, and I just said, well, I voted for the white half. I pushed the lever halfway down. That was it. And that was pretty much it. And then I said something about signing the bill, something like he didn't need to sign the bill. You could just tell it's him by the cheese doodle fingerprints. So it was just.
Sal.
I know, but that was just. I know. Yeah, but that was
it.
Stereotypical
hacky black joke.
Right, but I did a joke about voting for him.
Well, why don't you what Artie's trying to teach you is elevate yourself as a stand-up comedian. So you sit there and you go, I got to tell you, when Obama first started running, I don't get political.
I started running too.
Yeah, well, maybe. I started running for the Hills too. Or whatever.
Right.
I was so against Obama, and I voted for him. And I got to admit, I felt good the other day when I saw him. When you go to the cheese doodle thing,
that's bad, right? But you know what? You're in a shitty.
What is it when you get heavy? If they don't have the good reaction,
that's light.
What's heavy?
He just goes, he's a nigger.
No, well, it's not necessarily true.
Not necessarily true.
There's a different way to address every crowd. If you're doing a crowd for older people,
I'm asking you. So you got a heavy crowd that you can go heavy with. What is heavy?
You have to figure out what heavy.
So what do you say?
What is heavy?
Then you could throw in jigaboo and speech. No, I'm just joking with you.
I think Sal's saying if there's no black people in the audience, he goes heavy.
There are black. I did a show last week with a black guy right in the front row.
So worried. He was asking the opening acts, like, is that black guy cool up there? Like, is he laughing at stuff?
Sal must, when you say the heavy, Sal must come out there and go,
Right.
No, well.
They found a stain in Barack Obama's underwear. It was a watermelon stain.
Well, first of all, guys. And like those wine dance jokes. Those wine dance jokes.
I called the White House the other day and asked to speak to 𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, right.
That was funny. But wait a minute, you know my right. You heard my roast. I write. Some are, look, you have some stock stuff.
Tell us what it is. Tell us.
I just told you. I said I wrote my Obama joke.
You hear what Biden's job is at the White House? To count the silverware when Obama eats.
Yeah, like all stuff like that. Like as soon as
I'm still in the process. I'm not a 20-year vet.
But listen, but Sal. You should have enough stand-up material where if there's a black guy in the front, you should have enough to where you don't have to worry about it.
I killed with the black guy in the front.
All right.
I did 10 minutes off the top of my head with the black guy in the front.
But Saturday night, there was...
I don't remember what I called him. I don't know. I was making King Kong references and shit, like fucking white chicks in New York.
That's great for a black guy's going to go to a comedy club in 2009, and he's called King Kong.
Yeah.
But it's not...
That's so stupid, Sal.
All right. Well, I don't want to argue with you. You're the expert. I'm new at the
expert.
No, you are. And I don't mean that in a sarcastic way. You're the guy who's done it. I'm still in the learning process. So today, King Kong, tomorrow, something a little more clever.
You have to call a guy in a club King Kong.
I didn't. I was, he was big and black. What am I supposed to call him?
You don't have to reference the guy at all.
Well, I had to get the pressure off the audience.
No, you don't. Why?
What pressure is on
Because they see a big black guy in the front, and they know I have. No, you guys have made me out to be a racist. So when I get on stage, here's a racist guy plus a big black guy in the front row. What's going to happen? I have to diffuse that combustion. So I have to break the ice.
Diffusing it by saying jokes that aren't racist.
Sal, again, you don't even know that that's going on in the audience's mind. They're just there to have a good time. They don't know that there's combustion.
I think there is. You got
to know what combustion is?
Yeah, when two things meet and create an explosion.
All right.
But And that's what I was trying to do.
Why not just have security chain the guy up like King Kong and wheel him out on the stage?
That would be great. I might do that in my act next time. I'll call security over, have him removed.
He's not coming clean with the jokes either.
I was working on Obama jokes. There was I just told you, there was a black guy in the front.
Richard's heard the jokes. What were they?
He does a King Kong bit that's really funny.
I do it. This guy was in the front row. He had a white girl, and I said, King Kong, you know, you good for you. You're banging. I don't know what I said. You're banging the white bitches, you know. And I called him King Kong. And then I made a thing about King Kong's girlfriend. She probably smokes Newports, and she has a restraining, you know, she would have a restraining order
That's
against
the
him.
hackiest shit of all
No,
time.
it's just something I was just
you
throwing
don't even
some
know what
stuff
a hacky
at.
is. It's like that.
No, I don't know anymore.
I mean,
All right.
it's
I stink.
horrible.
I'm horrible. Please don't see me live. I'm never good. Nobody ever laughs.
You don't even
Sal,
know.
I'm not saying there aren't morons who don't laugh at that. But it's
Okay. Well, then my audience is, I don't think they're morons. They're there to have a good time.
But do you
I
know
am not
King
Albert
Kong's girlfriend's name?
Hold it. Sal just admitted he's not Albert Einstein.
I'm not Albert Einstein.
Sal, in other words, let me tell you something.
I'm learning.
when
I'm in
you're
a learning process.
A comedian, when you go to pay to see a guy at a comedy show, he should be funnier than the funniest guy in your office at a water cooler. Like, smoking Newports with the cheese doodles, that's what the funny accountant says.
Right.
That's the shit a dentist would laugh at.
Right, okay.
Like, you should be, they're going to see a professional comedian who should enlighten them a little more.
Well, I'll work on it. Thank you.
But do you know King Kong's girlfriend's name?
Because that would at least...
Fay Ray.
Right.
All right.
That's
Because
right.
that would have
That's good. I got to add in
a little bit better.
Again, it was just, I was riffing with a few things, and that's it. I mean, I'm like I said, I'm not Richard Pryor. I'm not Chris Rock. No.
I thought you were. You told me you were.
He does kill them.
Sal is opening for Artie this weekend at the Borgata.
I know. No. I let Sal does all right, I guess. I don't know. I don't even listen anymore. I'm in the back in a coma.
All right. Well, that's all. I'll try my best at the Borgata.
I got to defend my honey because he did great this weekend.
Listen, I'm not
He
saying
did
people
awesome.
don't laugh, but that's the worst thing for someone who's hacky.
Listen to me. When you,
All right, Gary, what do you have in your mind?
I just, you know what, there's two books that Sal keeps in his office, and we just think it's funny, you know, considering the conversation. It's the Friars Club Encyclopedia of Jokes.
Right.
And then my other favorite one is, it's called Black Like You. It's about white people who dress in blackface for comedy over the years.
Both
gifts.
Both gifts.
Hey,
Not
did you
part.
guys see this on the internet? So Arnold Diaz, you know that reporter who does...
Yeah, sure. Shame on you.
Shame on you segment. There's a guy who has a bakery down in the village. Very popular bakery, very successful. Celebrities eat there. Famous politicians. Everybody goes to this bakery.
Are you not saying the name for a reason? Because I think I know
can't. No, I'm not. I just don't know the name of it.
Oh, okay.
He says it in the report.
All right.
So anyway, the guy who owns it has been making, what does he call them again? Drunken Negro cookies.
Jeez.
What do they look like?
Since Obama got in office, as a celebration, he claims. He's like a Sal type.
Right.
He calls them drunken Negro head cookies. And they're these
Negro
big
head cookies?
Negro head cookies. And they're big black cookies with big lips and the old Sambo looking thing. And then they interview some people on the street, and it turns out they claim, the people on the street say when they go in there, he calls them drunken nigger head cookies. And he's like, no, I don't say that. And these are very acceptable. And it's like so Sal.
That's not me.
No, I mean, but
no.
Listen to this. It's a long report, but it's fun. And now picture the visual. Every time they show drunken Negro head cookies, it's these big black cookies
with big lips,
and big giant red eyes.
Oh, God.
And big broad flat nose.
So where's the joke?
What?
No.
While much of America celebrated Barack Obama's inauguration, one Greenwich Village baker marked the occasion with this controversial cookie.
Drunken Negro faces.
Drunken Negro face cookies. That's what 𝗏𝗏𝗄𝗿𝗍, the owner of the well-known Lafayette French pastry shop, calls his inaugural creation.
I make cookies that look like drunken Negro faces.
He said to me, would you like some drunken Negro heads to go with your coffee?
This woman was appalled by what 𝗛cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 said when she went into the bakery on Greenwich Street.
I didn't know what to say, and then he continued to say they're in honor of our new president. And as he walked away, he then continued on to say he's following the same path as Abraham Lincoln. He will get his.
She told her friend, who then went in and says the baker used even more objectionable language.
He's calling them drunken N-word cookies, which I don't even want to say.
You're sure he used the N-word when he described those cookies?
That's what he said to me. He said these cookies are in honor of our new president, who will get what's coming to him, just like Lincoln.
In Style magazine mentioned Lafayette Bakery as a celebrity favorite. Its cakes have reportedly been used on Sex and the City and in a Spike Lee film. As for his inaugural cookies, the baker says,
I call them drunken Negro heads. What's the problem with that?
And on Tuesday, he says he temporarily changed the name.
It was the inauguration, so I thought it would be cool to say it Obama heads.
Obama heads.
I just changed it for the day.
He denies using the N-word or wishing for President Obama the same fate as Lincoln. He says the two women were twisting his words.
Lincoln, I think, was from Illinois, right?
Right.
Okay, so there you go. He was following the footsteps of Lincoln.
As for the cookies themselves, with the exaggerated features and the objectionable name.
Don't you think it's like promoting racism?
No.
Like to say drunken Negro? I mean, isn't that an unflattering portrait?
Drunken Negro face cookie.
It just seems like you're singling out black people, making a cookie that has a very unflattering face on it with an unflattering name.
It's not unflattering.
It's not?
No, it's not.
Look at it.
I think it's a fun face.
He says the cookies are a caricature and a work of art. He says.
By the way, Howard TV has a picture of the drunken Negro face cookie. Just see, here it is.
Oh my cow!
Wow.
Jesus, looks like Robin.
See, there you go.
I'm only saying that was just a joke.
That wasn't a joke.
He's only saying it because you're a black person in the room.
Right, you're the only black here, Robin. Yeah, you know.
Absolutely. I know I'm the only black here, Sal.
See how I rip Howard? That's what I do at the comedy shows. You know,
that's
it. Hey, it's Robin, everybody.
Audience, didn't you?
There was a lot of tension, and you kind of removed it. Thank you.
Riff.
By the way, you know what's amazing. There's more to this story, so I'll play the rest of it. But what's amazing is you listen to this. Here's a guy. He's got a successful business. Evidently, it's packed. This place. And he,
and nobody knew his particular political persuasion on anything.
Nor should they.
They just loved his baking.
All he's got to do
is bake and shut up.
Put cakes out, rolls, bread, but he's gonna introduce this thing that could potentially be controversial. What's great about him, though, is that when Arnold Diaz shows up, he's willing to talk to him.
He doesn't deny it.
No, he
doesn't back down.
He's like Sal. He'll be like, no. You know what I mean? It's
Look, here's what I said.
I'm disgusted if I'm part of this analogy.
Tastes like, a woman's parts in your mouth.
No one got upset about the dead geese bread he baked after the recent plane crash.
You don't think black people would like this portrayal of them on the cookie, do you?
Yeah, they did. They actually, I asked people who come here on a regular basis. I got both sides of the fence.
We bought one of the cookies for $3.50, took it outside the bakery on Greenwich Avenue, and sampled opinion.
Really?
Oh, I think it's horrible. Horrible. Oh my God, I can't believe that.
People always do things that are offensive to each other, but you just got to look at it and laugh and move on.
He didn't see anything wrong with it. He doesn't think it's unflattering.
I think there's something wrong with that. I mean, to me, that's just pure racism. I think so.
I've heard this guy spewing just discriminatory comments a lot, actually.
The bakery owner says he's not prejudiced.
My brother-in-law, he's Cuban. So, I like everybody, as long as they buy.
It's kind of surprising right here in the Village, which is so liberal, to have a drunken Negro face cookie. I mean, it's just...
No, it's not. It's an expression of freedom. For me, it's just a fun thing. That's all it was. And anybody who says anything else is basically should be ashamed of themselves.
No, we think the shame belongs to him. So into our Fox 5 Hall of Shame, we induct 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱, the owner of Lafayette French Pastry, for his tasteless cookies.
I'm looking forward to the 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
𝗵𝗵cie says it's his right to name the cookies whatever he wants to. Then there's no law being broken. But his critics believe he's crossed the line between freedom of expression and blatant racism.
Yeah. Well, you know, again, that's just a guy, you could tell he's got race on his mind all the time. You know, so.
Much like our Sal.
No, that's not true.
Absolutely.
It's not.
True.
It's not. Why would race be on my mind? It's just a part of life. We live in an environment where we have all different races and certain things happen.
And you never see a person. You see black.
Well, I'm not looking at somebody who's orange in front of me right now. You're black, and I'm white.
Black.
But what do you see right now when you see me?
I see a guy.
All right, and I see a woman. I see a jerk off.
You see a black.
All right, whatever. Tracy's getting clobbered. She went on Facebook and she said hello to me on a wall, and all of a sudden it was douche, 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 grillo. She made it classic. I think it's great. I think
that is great.
It's great.
All right, Sal, thank you. Good job with Show in the Hallway, which is on Howard TV right now. There it is. Sal, the former stockbroker.
Yeah, no more stockbroker.
I am the racist. Unfortunately, I am white. White women, you shouldn't drink and do drugs because you might end up with black men. White women don't have sex with black men. The important thing here that we can learn from this is A, black people drink and do drugs, and B, white women don't have sex with black men.
Right.
I sincerely mean this. I sincerely stand behind the fact that I'm not joking, and I'm the racist. Thank you very much for understanding, and I greatly appreciate your time.
That's funny, but
by the way,
the real one is better.
Speaking of hacky stuff, did you see this? Britney Spears put out a new song, If You Seek Amy. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's a new song, If You Seek Amy. It'll probably be a huge hit. She knows how to make hits.
Yeah, somebody knows how to make hits.
If you say If You Seek Amy very quickly, it sounds F-U-C-K me.
F-U-C-K me.
F-U-C-K me. If you seek Amy, if you say it real quick, if you seek Amy, F-U-C-K me.
Right.
See?
Calling Nick Gauze.
Right. But anyway, so a lot of radio stations are taking it off the radio. They're looking for a clean version.
It's a riff on Bend Over.
Yeah, they don't like F-U-C-K me.
That's an attempt at saying F-U-C-K me.
Right. Yes, JD?
On GP2 and White is a clip of the baker. He's apologized for the cookies.
Oh, really? That's great.
It's somebody got a hold of him.
Yeah, somebody who probably owns that bakery with him said, you know what, asshole, you got a good business here. What are you doing?
He's got his Howard in his life.
Yeah. Bake the cookies at home. Make all the Negro head cookies you want at home. And don't tell anyone. You've got a good thing.
You'll see what happens at the beginning of the story.
Artie's at a war with Sal and Richard and High Pitch Mike.
Tell you, it's an official war. I think it's an official.
What has happened in the halls?
I've never. Well, they stay in their room, and I walk around, and they're not to be found. I've never been in a feud this serious before. I really haven't.
How do you feel? Do you feel like you want to make things better or fix everything up, or are you willing to have things be awkward?
I don't like it to be awkward, and part of me is starting to think, like, it's all fun and new now, but it might start affecting the show. Well.
Oh, no.
Finally.
Here's a man who refused to come in up until now. It's Sal Governal.
Good morning, everybody.
Did you have a statement to make, or are you going to hide behind JD's skirt?
Oh, and Richard, too.
And Richard, too. Uh-oh, there's a statement coming out of Richard and Sal. This is a new development. Howard 100 News is rushing to the scene.
We're just doing this to avoid that awful wrap-up show. So. Anyway.
And we have Robin to thank for us. She gave us a nice talk earlier.
Yeah.
Here's
There was a meeting between you and Robin?
Yes.
And at what point in the show did this occur?
At a commercial
About
break.
2 hours ago.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I think this is a bad way to handle this. You know what? What's really interesting to me, remember when you guys first started working and we were in the halls of K-Rock?
Yeah.
And I said it was great to have you here because of the spirit you brought to the place. And now I knew that everybody who worked on the show really loved working on the show.
Yes.
And that we were one big happy family.
Yes.
Well, what's happening?
We still love
You broke our spirit.
Is that what happened?
Yeah.
So if we get some spirited people, we break them?
I don't know. If we're a family, how come, we're the outcasts, we're the creeps, we're the
No. I think you
Which
guys...
is fine.
You guys are isolating
Listen,
yourselves. I was thinking for the last
when you
couple
make
weeks.
fun of us, there's a difference. You do it in the content of the show. The only thing that we came up with Artie is that we don't rip Artie's ability as a comedian. We don't rip Artie's funniness. We don't rip you as a newscaster, or we don't rip you on your the intelligent things that you say. We'll make fun of, like, let's say your weight or meats and vegetables. We'll make fun of Artie's drug addiction if that's the topic. But every time we play a phony phone call, or every time we come in, it's don't ever have these guys on again. I'm sick of them. They're gay. They're not funny. Whenever we talk about stand-up comedy, we're hacks. It's like it's the work that we provide that we have the spirit for. He crushes our spirit for our contribution.
But we're not saying.
That's where.
Why didn't you give that statement to your spokesperson?
Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you need to write. This is the statement that JD should have come in and said.
I don't complain about raccoon eyes. I don't complain about the emotional friend, which is funny.
Right.
I don't complain about Artie's comedy.
This is a valid argument.
But when me and Richard are breaking our ass every day, it's about our work. That's what Bob. We admire
We're not
Artie,
even saying for
and
Artie
we
to
admire
stop
your.
Congratulations, Robin knows and nobody in the audience does.
But that's my point. I was like, at the very least, they could have written this statement for JD.
Robin, now you can be our
No. I think the JD bit is working. You really need to give him some notes and write them down so that he can come in and make your statements. These are great.
Notes.
And this is what you're depriving us of on the air.
And she agreed she would be our moderator for this, if you don't mind, Howard.
Why would I agree to that?
Well, no, just to make sure they get their statements out, because I thought they had some interesting things to say.
All right, go ahead.
Here's my statement.
Thanks for waiting till 10:45 to do
this. She came in and talked to us right before you did the Cousin Brucey interview. You were so busy, we didn't want to interrupt.
The thing is, here it is with Artie in a nutshell. Artie knows how I feel about him, and I know how Artie feels about me, and we do have a good relationship. What bothered me is me and Richard are very passionate, as you know, and insecure about our work on the show. We go nuts over it. We drive Gary crazy. We drive you, Howard, crazy. And we don't mind any of the jokes, any of the ball breaking, any of the raccoon references, any of the emotional friend, which is, I've said a million times, is funny, and the roasts are great. What hurts us is that when Artie takes a jab at our work that we're passionate about the show, if he says that our jack and rods are redundant, if he calls us fifth graders, if he says any kid could do our prank calls, if he says we take an easy route by using cunt in calls, and he comes back and he says that Richard Christie is a hack comedian, we're just up-and-coming guys. And we respect and admire Artie, and we want to be a part of the family, and we would love his help. So I don't care about anything that you do, and I've laughed over everything you've done, and I applaud the ball breaking, but we are passionate about what we do for the Howard Stern Show, and that's where we feel we're being ribbed, and we're being kind of, jabbed at.
And we're not mad. We're not mad at Artie. We're just get hurt when things get said.
I listened to this. And this is a quote from you yesterday, Sal. I'll read it back to you.
I know, but see, what you're doing
You said
is
this.
stirring...
Wait a second now. You said you're not mad, but let's find out.
Yesterday, okay.
You said the following, and I'm just reading from a transcript.
Right.
I'm not putting anything in your mouth. You said this to Artie's face.
It's gonna be brutal. I know.
You were on Howard Stern. Nobody knew you.
Well, they were stupid.
You sucked on Mad TV. You sucked on the Norm Show. Beer League sucks shit.
The second.
It was a flop. It was in 18 theaters and made $250,000 in America. I could shit that out of my ass. For you to tell me about comedy and what people tell me off the air, you have no fucking clue what you're talking about.
Okay.
Now, that is a quote.
That's
So
my
don't
quote.
tell me you weren't mad. That's not true.
Howard, I never said I wasn't mad.
I said it.
So compared to
Hold on,
the
can I
movies
finish?
you were in,
Robin,
grossed a lot
moderate
more
this.
than that.
Well, let us say this.
Let me finish.
What I talked about with them before was that all of the things they did yesterday only caused a big break. It didn't really express how they truly felt.
Well, his fellow comrades are nothing but awestruck by his newest fashion statement.
Top of the morning to you. It reminds me of like St. Patrick's Day.
It's for Hulkamania. You know, it's Hulk Week. Hulk, it's the Hulk movie tomorrow. You know.
Ronnie, where's your gold? Where's that pot of gold?
Hey, top of the morning to you. Hey, how you doing?
Can you do an Irish jig for us? He's like a puppy. He's so cute. You just want to hug him and squeeze him.
Are you wearing a green turtleneck?
Don't even you go there about fucking fashion. Come on, man. Oh, just want to pinch those cheeks. Oh, he's so cute.
I don't know the turtleneck. Do you know the turtleneck?
No, I don't know the turtleneck.
That usually means you have a neck like a turtle.
Oh, you're real fucking original. Go back to the camera.
He's laughing.
Hey, I'm Ronnie the Heebie Leprechaun. Hey, top of the morning.
I gotta go. Please sign me to these. I gotta go through your bag. I gotta want you.
Oh, they're always trying to get my lucky charm.
Ow! Oh, that shirt's hot. Oh, now you're planning things in advance? Give me a fucking break. Fuck that.
Oh, he's smiling.
Asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh, he's so cute. Really makes the Lucky Charms guy seem full size. But Ronnie's here to do much more than look adorable in green wool. He's here to keep Howard safe. And the first thing anyone in the field of security must be is alert and ready. So with the king of all media's life on the line, Ronnie's job is that much more important. So check out Mr. Mund in his constant state of unflinching awareness as he guards his one and only client.
God, that fucking light's making me very sleepy, man. It's making my eyes tired. Yeah, the light is annoying, man. It makes my fucking eyes tear after a while. Fucking allergies, man. It's bad today.
your problem? Huh? We're all tired, you know? Suck it up.
Great work there, Stretch. Now we know which one of the 7 dwarves you actually are. Sleepy. Heyo! Well, even if Ronnie's not the most vigilant security guard on the market these days, let's not dwell on his downfalls.
Leave me the fuck alone.
After all, how many 74-year-old men can go 4 straight hours without a nap?
I don't give a shit what he says. This wasn't my fucking idea.
One thing's for sure, though. Old Ronald is certainly a man of the people.
I never said I was a fucking goddamn entertainer.
With his even-tempered, classy demeanor...
Who gives a shit about you with your fucking shit?
...and work-appropriate commentary...
Shut up, asshole.
He is certainly a great ambassador to the halls of Stern.
11 o'clock, I got home at 5:30 yesterday, asshole. Piece of shit. I'm gonna bring Fulton Rivers in.
See for yourself.
Why are you laughing, DePace? What the fuck is so funny? We were there till almost... Fucking asshole. Fuck is he throwing at me? I got chlamydia. Big fucking deal. I don't care. What's up, Grumpy? What's up, asshole? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with him? It's your boss. I'm gonna go fuck himself. Fucking assholes. What's the difference? Can you hold my pole for a second? What a stupid asshole. Fucking cut your fucking balls off. Get the fuck out of here now. Watch out for the mouse there. There's a mouse. Watch out. What an idiot. What are you, blind? Why? What? Because he's standing in the hall right there. Fuck you. You heard me. Shut up. What are you looking at? We're going to bring in Vern Taylor. Vern who? Whatever his name is. What's his name? Oh, Troy Taylor, whatever. Doesn't matter. Good morning, sir. How are you? Step over here for a second. Do you have a seat in here for a minute? And we'll get you right in. We're going to bring in whoever this guy is. How's that?
An angry little man.
You're not fucking tall.
If I wore heels, I would be.
Fuck you, heels. Fuck you.
What's the non-gay term for what shoes you wear?
Yeah, right. The fucking shoes, stupid motherfucker. Stupid ass.
Fiber and oatmeal is ready.
I didn't order fiber and oatmeal, okay? An asshole. What the fuck is with this fucking shit on here? This fucking thing's all broken. Get out of here. Can you stop saying that? Go in and tell him 2 hours? Yeah. God damn it, man! Fucking broken chair. You thought you weren't gonna get it back again. What are you gonna do with that? You're gonna fuck it in the ass? Huh? Huh, you fucking asshole? What the fuck? What are you always smiling about, huh? Mr. Happiness here. Always got that grin. You ever notice that? What is he grinning about? He walks around with a cock up his ass. Dick Masters.
Simply excellent, Mr. Munn. Well put. Like a true Southern gentleman, you grow more demure with each and every syllable.
Oh, fuck yourself, asshole.
But Ronnie isn't all words.
Why don't you fuck yourself like a girl?
He's a deep and gentle soul, an enigma wrapped in thought, then wrapped again in an ugly, fuzzy turtleneck. And while we can't read his thoughts per se, let us speculate as to what old man Mund is pondering as we bring to you
Mundane Thoughts with Ronnie Mund.
Hey, I wonder if I should yell, "Let's fuck some whores" at Howard's wedding. That's brilliant! You gotta say it at Howard's wedding. Ricky's man will be the life of the party! Life of the party? You You'll be the biggest asshole in all of New York. You remember Bubba's wedding? You were an idiot there.
I want to dedicate this to Heather. Let's fuck some whores! What's your fucking problem, asshole?
Let me take you over this shit. I'm on the radio. You're a limo driver. I'm on the radio.
Ah, come on! What are you talking about? Everybody loved you at Bubba's wedding. Sure, you were an asshole, but that's what you're all about. Ricky's Man is about being an asshole. Come on, act your age. You're an old man. Talk like one. Don't try to act like a foul-mouthed teenager. Come on! You're Ricky's Man! That's your catchphrase! That's what you do! That's like Ed McMahon not saying, "Here's Johnny!" Ricky's Man's got a phrase! Yeah, I'm gonna be the life of the party. I'm gonna yell, "Let's fuck some whores."
Mr. Munn, your deep philosophical ways continue to marvel us ordinary laymen.
We also caught Ronnie on the phone several times.
Hold on a second. Did I ask you not to film this now? What is? Don't you hear me?
And we can't help but wonder what's being said on the other end of the line.
What the fuck is wrong with you? I can't fucking talk. I can't even think of anything. These guys with this fucking camera shit already driving me nuts.
So let me introduce a segment we like to call On the Line with Ronnie Munn.
Hello?
I'm Blue Iris.
Hey, I know who it is.
Ronnie, what time do you want me to stick my finger in your ass?
The usual, like 12:45, 1, you know, that area. I'll be at 70th, okay?
Oh, good.
And remind me to talk to you about Thursday the 26th, okay?
I want to tickle your prostate.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Oh.
Bye.
Wow, I never would have guessed that's what he was talking about. But enough about what Ronnie's been saying. Let's find out what the people of Manhattan are saying about Ronnie as we bring you Ronnie on the Street.
It's Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street, Ronnie on the street. He's so cute and just over 5 feet. So come and join Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Hey, it's Sal and Richard, and we're here with Ronnie on the street.
And we're going to find out today how old people think this cute little guy is.
How you doing today?
Hi, how you doing today?
Very good. Take a look at this little fella and tell me, how old do you think he is?
I'm going to say he's getting up into his 70s.
Just by looking at how much he shrank and all the wrinkles on his face, 78.
72?
I'm going to say about 85. 85. Now, what makes you say that?
He's just an old bastard. Look at him.
He has a lot of gray hair.
The gray hair.
You know, his hairline is kind of pushed back.
Definitely dyes his hair. He's got a receding hairline. He's got those marks all over. Wrinkly old hands.
Extra skin on the chin.
I bet you if he took his pants off, he'd have wrinkly balls, too.
Would you be shocked if I told you he has the colon of a 30-year-old?
How's that even possible?
Now, what do you think of this guy maybe getting drunk at weddings and yelling out things like, "Let's fuck some whores"? Would that offend you?
Yes.
Well, if he came to my wedding, I would have a problem with that.
You know, there's females in the room, and you just don't come out and say things like that.
When we got married, we had a guy just like that, threw him right out of the wedding.
Now, if you saw a guy like this, let's say at a strip club, whistling at chicks and getting drunk, I mean, what would you feel about that?
I'd look at him as a pervert.
Dirty old grandpa.
He probably hangs out in a strip club quite often.
He obviously can't get girls, like the rest of us.
Do you think this man is too old to be going to strip clubs?
No, no one's too old to go to strip clubs.
I'll be a little bit disturbed. I think he should be home resting in his bed.
Any closing words for Ronnie?
Fuck you.
Perfect. Ronnie on the street, yeah!
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the show. Be sure to tune in to episode 2 as we bring you another exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the little man with big dreams.
10 fucking years I've been standing in the fucking hall.
Ronnie, the limo driver mine.
I don't want to shake anybody's hand.
Scumbag. Until next time.
What's wrong with you? You're wacky, man.
What's your fucking problem?
What's a problem, man? What's his problem? Your fucking problem, man.
What are you talking about?
What the hell are you talking about in there? They're not sunglasses. What the fuck are you talking about? What's he talking about?
Get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, fuck you. What did I do? Fuck you and your camera. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shut that thing off already, please. It's enough.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. Fuck you, asshole. Who cares? Fuck you, yeah. Yeah, fuck you. Why is that funny, asshole?
Yeah, we're done.
Hello, top of the morning. I'm Ronnie, the limo driver, 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 leprechaun. I'm going to do my cake with 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱 leprechaun jig. I drive a limo when I go fuck strippers, and they just have something to do with me because I know Howard Stern. I say, hey, I'm going to drop some names for you. You want to play my bagpipe? Do you? You want to blow my bagpipe? Oh, yeah, top of the morning, do you? Oh, pink cards, yellow moons, green clovers, purple diamonds. You'll never get me Lucky Charms, and you'll never get in my limo. Arr. Sorry, Dad.
Why don't you fuck yourself like a girl?
Hi everybody, Christopher Mad Dog Russo. Mad Dog Sports Channel begins shortly. The Mad Dog Unleashed program begins on Monday the 15th of September. Here today to introduce myself to the legendary Mr. Stern. So Howard had me on will have me on here for a little while. I'll give him a little biography of Christopher Mad Dog Russo, and probably, and maybe a little rundown on sports. And Howard's not that wrapped up on, Bengals Chargers, so to speak, I guarantee you. So have some fun with that and do a good show and get everybody wrapped up in the Mad Dog channel.
Chris Russo is here. He is known as Mad Dog. He's a broadcaster in the New York area for over, I don't know, maybe 15 years or something. I don't even know.
More like 18.
18 years.
Yeah.
And now he just signed with Sirius Satellite Radio for what they say is $3 million a year. There's Chris. Hey, Chris, welcome to the show.
How are you, pal?
How are you?
Honey, Howard, how are you, buddy?
How are you, man? Congratulations.
Thank you, Howard.
That's him.
It's the Mad Dog. Right here.
There's the Mad Dog.
Rabbit, here I am, right there. I got little muscles and everything else. I'm all set.
We were concerned about you. I saw you for the first time the other day in the hall when you were having your illustrious press conference.
I'm thinking he was wearing makeup.
I said, you're very tan.
I was, well,
I'm worried about you.
I was at the Jersey Shore in that stretch, so I got little kids on the beach all day, Italian, the whole bit.
That was a real tan.
Real tan.
Are you the kind of guy that lays on the beach and says, yeah, I'd like to get a tan, or is it you're active on the beach?
No. I get bored, but I tan well, but I can't lay on the beach hour upon hour.
Is it hard for you?
Drives me crazy.
You're a man's man. You like sports. You love sports. That's your life. But to sit there and take care of these little kids and run around on the beach.
Very difficult. And I am not a good swimmer.
How long can you last watching children?
How about 20 minutes?
Is that right?
No, I'm tough with the kid. And I have 9 and under.
Ooh.
4, 9 and under.
4?
9 and under.
Oh,
9, 7, 6, and 3. 3 little boys.
In a way, what you do for a living, it's almost like being an eternal child. I mean, isn't it weird that you are a grown man with a family, and this shit still matters to you so much?
It matters.
As opposed to the mature stuff we do here.
No, but wait a second.
To Dancing with the Stars and The Bachelor.
Well, that's serious business. That's the business of television. Sports, in a way, it's so childlike. To maintain that childlike...
That passion.
You gotta
well, look
have
at you.
passion.
You have the passion for radio.
Yes.
I heard you this morning coming in.
Absolutely.
You're a radio guy. You can
I'm a
have this
radio
beautiful
guy.
studio. You can do all your things that you do.
Right.
But the core of you is the radio.
Right.
The core of me is sports.
Sports. So, when you were a kid, did you imagine yourself being a sports
commentator?
Yeah, Marv Albert was my hero.
Was your hero?
So I thought that I would be a play-by-play guy.
Right.
Where I would announce particular teams' games.
That's really your dream.
That's what I wanted to do. So the first job I ever got, Jacksonville, Florida, in 1983 for the Jacksonville AA baseball Suns.
Right.
And I went down there in February of '83, and I sold advertising time for the Suns. Billboard advertising and the outfield season tickets, all those things that you could think a minor league ball club would sell, I sold for them.
Did you go to college?
Yeah, I went to Rollins College in Winter Park. I didn't go for this, though.
You were not a communications
History
major.
and communications.
Okay, so you wanted to be a broadcaster.
I wanted to be a broadcaster.
But you wound up in sales.
So in Jackson, but I wound up with sales in February. They said, if you can sell, we will put you as the play-by-play guy of the team. I get there in February, and in 6 weeks, now I'm 22 years old in Jacksonville, Florida. They hate the Yankees in Jacksonville, Florida.
Right.
That's Jacksonville, Florida, and I'm going out there knocking on doors trying to sell advertising for the AA team. I'm just out of college, 8 months out of college,
right.
And after 6 weeks, they fired me.
Well, let me understand something.
And then I ended up at a radio station after that.
You get out of college,
right,
and you land a job in sales, in radio sales.
All commission. It took me 8 months to get it, but yes.
Right. Was your father upset with you? Did he want you to be in the jewelry business?
Absolutely. Good question.
Because a guy growing up in Syosset with a father in the jewelry business, it's almost determined. It's predestined that you would become a jeweler.
Good point.
Did you work there all the time?
I did in the summer times.
You did.
But my father and I would always clash. Take the training together. We'd always fight. He's
it
the
was
Yankees.
Horrible.
I couldn't. I just did not
Did
want to do
your
that.
father think you were a nudnik, that you were a bit of a schmo?
He thought you'd be crazy. You're never going to get a job.
Did he tell you that?
Yes, he did.
He sat you down and said, "Listen, I'm worried about you. You want a good living, be in the jewelry business. This is a schmuck's move to be broadcasting. You got no talent."
He didn't go that far, but he would. My father's the sort of guy, still alive, 77 years of age, that he wants to be the doer. Let me make this call for you. Let me go talk to this guy. And he didn't know anybody in the broadcasting business.
Right.
But some guy who had a cousin who worked at a radio station in Des Moines, Iowa, he tracked down and he made me the call.
He loved you.
He's trying to help his son. His only child, only son,
But probably privately he worried because...
Very much so.
Because you don't sound like a typical announcer with the deep voice.
Right, exactly.
And you've got the accent and all of that.
But
so
I knew I could do it, though. I knew I could do it.
But you believed in yourself.
I did. No, I didn't think I was going to be a talk show host.
Right.
And that's where the baseball came in, because I got the job. I took the job thinking I could be a baseball play-by-play guy.
And what happened there? Did it
They
work out?
fired me after 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
$1,800 worth of,
Why? Because you were terrible at it?
They didn't think, I think the season was coming close. They didn't want me on their air, so they got rid of me. But I sold 18. I didn't have a contract.
Were you too controversial?
No, I wasn't even on the radio yet. I was just selling advertising.
Oh.
And then I ended up, from there, working for a dawn to dusk station.
But wait a second, hold it. If those guys never heard you on the air, you hadn't even had a chance to get on the air, why would they fire you? Did you have a grating personality?
No, they fired me because I think they wanted to use me to see how much I'd sell for them. And once I sold the 18, which I thought was a tremendous, think about this for a second now. Young kid, Jacksonville, Florida, don't know anybody, and somehow in 5 weeks, I sold $1,800 worth of advertising.
That sounds good to me.
For a AA baseball team. Nobody cares about the Suns.
And by the way, what did a minute of advertising cost on that station?
Well, no, it wasn't
$6?
This is season tickets, billboards.
Billboards, okay, all right.
I remember I hadn't sold anything in 13 days, and they bring me in the office on a Friday, said, "Chris, you're out. Goodbye." I said, "You said 2 weeks. 2 weeks." It was 9 days. You said 2 weeks, and 2 weeks is not up yet. That day at 3 o'clock, I went to an Irish lawyer firm And a guy bought 4 season tickets. And I came back at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I said, here, you tell me you can't fire me now. Here's your ticket order for $500. And they had to keep me.
So your play-by-play job really had little to do with the talent. It had to do with whether or not you could sell.
Absolutely right.
Now, you say you went to Rollins College?
Well, yeah.
Where is that?
It's in Winter Park.
Is that like a rich kid's college? You bow your way
People
in?
think it is, yeah.
Were you a bad student?
You know, I wasn't a great student, but Rollins is a pretty good school. 1,300 kids, so you get good little attention. Remember, I went to a boarding school, too, in upstate New York.
You were a rich kid. I guess your old man did okay.
I wasn't...
Boarding school? Who does that in Syosset?
Yeah,
Where
he went
how do
there.
you hold on to this accent? Going to
my mother's English.
What in the
And my
world
mother
is
is
going on?
And my mother's English.
Did your parents dislike you so much that they sent you off to boarding school?
I was a only child. It was the best thing that ever happened to me, Howard.
But why send you away?
My father went to this boarding school.
I see.
So I kind of went to the same boarding school he did, and I tell you the reason why you want to know why they sent me away?
Yeah. You were a pain in the ass.
You were a Giant fan. My kid was a Giant fan. I said, you're going to fucking California to school.
In 8th grade, I went to St. Paul's in Garden City, Long Island.
Okay.
And that spring, I got a 50 on my Spanish exam.
Oh, forget it.
And my mother loves Spanish, bilingual, everything else, and she took it as an assault to her being that her little son got a 50 in a Spanish final. She got so mad at me, they said, we got to get him out of here to have him do something. So I ended up at Darrow School.
Is this an all boys?
No, co-ed, 135
co-ed.
kids.
Did you have your first sexual experience at that school? I would bet you did.
I knew that was coming.
Why not?
Can I lie, Robin? Can I lie?
Why would you lie about that?
No, I did not. There's the answer to that.
Were you sports guys generally get laid at an older age? They're more, you know what I mean? I'm going to guess.
My wife always tells me, sports is my mistress.
Right, it's true. I would bet as a kid you were more interested in sports than girls.
Absolutely right.
And then when girl fever hit, okay.
When did girl fever hit?
I'm going to tell you what. I say you were a virgin until you were 20.
Oh, dear.
Do I have to give you an answer on this?
Give me an answer. Give me a yes or no. Come on.
The answer is yes.
Really?
No.
I hate to be honest with you.
You know how you are good at calling what's going to happen in sports?
Right.
I'm good at figuring out when people lose their virginity.
That's a good read.
I knew
so
sports
you were in
guys.
college.
Yeah, Rollins, too. Rollins, Winter Park, Florida. And that's a very intimidating school.
Yeah.
A lot of pretty girls.
Was that the first girlfriend you ever had?
No, I had a couple girlfriends at Darrow, but
you couldn't close the deal.
Yeah, the first couple girlfriends. And I was an independent. I wasn't a fraternity guy.
Right.
So that also takes you out of the loop a little bit because it's a fraternity-oriented school.
That's in the middle of Orlando?
Are you like me?
6 miles away.
Are you like me? Do you wonder where that first girl is and you want to say to her, hey, honey, you should have stuck with me and you wanted to see your new $3 million a year contract? Come on. Did you call her or try to get in touch with her?
Howard can count money-wise, too, right? Can he not?
Well, Howard, he knows she's in the same business as he is. It's Susan Waldman. That
is that's good funny, man.
Now, wait a second. I want to know something.
That's funny.
Do you fantasize about, did that girl give you the heave-ho? Were you in love with her?
The first girl that I really was in love with was a girl by the name of Denise.
Right. Have you been in touch with Denise?
No,
hey,
I have
Denise,
not.
Look at me now. I got $3 million a year in the bank.
I have not. I'll give you a story about Denise, though, real quick.
Okay.
I went out with her when I was in Orlando. No, I loved her. I did love her, I must admit. Right. Went out with her when I was in Orlando, when I worked at WKS in Orlando. That summer, this is in probably 85 or 86, so that summer, good relationship. At the end of that summer, I was walking down the Winter Park Art Festival. It's a famous art festival in Central Florida. And she had been distant the last 2 weeks. I was walking down with a buddy of mine, and I saw her holding hands with somebody else.
I'm so sorry.
I was crestfallen. But there's an end to the story.
Go ahead.
When I got out of Orlando 7 months later to take a job at WMCA, Rick 𝗛cie hired me, sent a tape up. I came up to do shows. Out of nowhere, I get this job at MCA.
Wow.
7 months later, she wrote me a letter.
I want you back.
And it was the sort of letter that was pre-holding hands boyfriend Winter Park Arts Festival. So there's my little example.
Wait a second. When you got hired in New York radio?
87.
87. WMCA. What were they at that point? A talk station?
They were still a talk station. They went to Strauss Communications that just sold them the Federal Broadcasting out of Detroit.
Right.
But Skilar was in charge, and he was a legendary guy.
Sure, Rick Sklar.
So he hired me to do sports talk on weekends and morning drive sports, and that's a job I had to take.
And so Rick Sklar was the guy who
$54,000 a year.
He figured that you would be a good host of a show.
The ad and broadcasting magazine said, if you talk like a New York sports fan, send tape and resume to such and such.
So did you go into his studio somewhere and do an imaginary talk show?
No, I was doing talk shows in Orlando at this point.
Okay.
So I came up. They flew me up to New York. I did two shows and a couple of updates, flew back down to Orlando, Florida. 10 days later, Skilar calls me up on the phone on St. Patty's Day weekend, 87, says, listen, talks, I can tell he's into it. He says, if you're the guy we decide to hire, can you get here in 2 weeks?
Did you like working for Sklar?
Well, he was only a consultant for the station.
Okay.
So once I got there, he kind of disappeared and went to go do something else.
So
he was in charge of finding the programming for the station.
Somebody told me that when you first came to New York, your first job in New York, you had to pay the radio station.
No, that's not true.
That's a rumor?
That's not true. No, Sklar.
What in the world are you talking about?
MCA.
Like one of those deals where you go in and
you buy the time.
You buy the time.
But no, that was not the case.
Howard, on the internet it says I did coke in the fucking 90s.
It did? Well, I don't believe that.
So he gave me $54,000 a year, and I did Saturdays and Sundays and Monday through Thursday morning drive sports with the crazy shot
So
that gave me
you
the
were
show.
a hot shot DJ in the South. You were kind of a sports
hot shot's
guy.
a little strong.
You were dating women. You were getting it on. You were
living the life.
Did it get wild?
A bachelor.
Did you experiment with drugs?
Remember? No, I did not.
You did not. Never. Have you ever smoked pot?
In college?
In college, you smoked pot?
I can't lie about that.
No. Did you try coke?
No, I did not.
Him on blow must be forget about it.
Remember, I went to boarding school, Howard.
All right, but
things
still,
happen in boarding school.
Go crazy. You started to go to your head. You were getting some success.
No, I'm not like that.
You're not like that at all. You're a level-headed guy.
Hopefully.
You're a level-headed guy.
I'm not wrapped up
it's
in all.
It's not going to go to your head
You know what I'm
now?
wrapped up in right now?
What are you wrapped up in?
I'm wrapped in right now. I'm making sure I get this channel to be as good as I possibly can do.
And this is not going to go to your head.
God no.
Channel.
God no.
Mad Dog.
I'll tell you, you know what I'm wrapped up right now? I want to make sure Mel gets his money back.
Right. Okay. That's a fair. That's good. And I was going to ask you about that. This is a whole new ball game for you. And when you were at WFAN, you go on the radio with your partner. You made a lot of money for the station.
Team up?
You made a lot of.
They teamed us up in 1989.
But you made a lot of money with your partner. This and that. The other. This thing is, Mel's looking at you. He's saying, "Hey, in sports, I need you to bring in subscribers. We're hoping people who listen to you on FAN are going to come over here and listen to you." There's a bit of pressure.
Right.
How will you know you're succeeding? How will you know? What is the measurement here?
Well, I'll tell you one measurement. Mel's quote.
What was that?
The day after I did this Blue press conference.
Right.
He said, by the amount of people here, he's already made my investment back.
Is that right?
Now, I don't think Mel may have just said that, make me look good, you know. But that kind of quote is what I'm looking for. I want to make sure that when this is over in 5 years or whenever it might be over,
your
that
fans
they
are
got
satisfied.
I gave him a good talk show. B, we gave him a decent channel. And C, the company, you know what? Giving Russo all this money, at least on my terms, not on yours, of course, but giving Russo all this money, it was a worthwhile investment. If I can do that, I did my job. That's what I'm looking at right now.
In other words, what you're saying is this is a chance for you to step out on your own. The big controversy when you worked with your partner, Mike Francesca, was who is really the draw? Is it Mad Dog? Is it the other guy?
Or is it Mike and the Mad Dog only?
Right.
That's true too.
Right.
Could it be just? We don't know that. We haven't answered that question
Is
yet.
it Lennon and McCartney, or can these guys exist on their own?
Are you nervous going out on your own?
No, really not.
You're not?
Nope, not at all.
You feel good about it?
Howard, I went to Jacksonville, Florida by myself in an AMC Gremlin in 1983.
Right.
Orlando. If I did that,
But
I
the
could do
big
this.
success came when the two of you were teamed up.
That's true, too.
And
you can make that all right. But obviously, people think that I can do this solo. Mel wouldn't have given me this contract. Scott Greenstein wouldn't have given me this contract.
Happy to be solo now? Or you? Were you?
I think Mike's happy too.
Yeah.
I think Mike likes the idea that he has the real estate on FAN. He does
Can I ask
5
you
hours a
something?
day.
Have you listened to Mike on his own radio show now?
No, I haven't yet.
You haven't? Why not? Why haven't you listened to the show?
I probably realized that I'm trying to move forward a little bit. I'm trying to focus in on what I have to do here, so I try to stay away as much as possible. It'd be like me listening to shows before I went to work every day. I never listen to the station because I don't want to be influenced by calls, by what the other hosts are doing.
In other words, you want to have a genuine opinion.
There you go.
When you prepare,
I don't want to be swayed.
But wait a second. When you prepare for your sports show, when you do a 4-hour gig or something,
5 here.
5 hours here.
And by the way, 5 hours here is like, you probably feel the same. It's like 6 hours. I did one show last Thursday at the ESPN Zone. 5 hours on our thing is 6 hours over on FAN.
That's right.
It's a lot. It's harder to do the longer show.
They
here.
run the risk of burning you out in the sense that maybe 3 hours a day would be better because how much sports can you really talk about? Once
I can talk about it.
You can.
I'll figure out a way to get through the 5. Artie knows. He's been listening for a long time.
Once you give all your opinions of the day and you talk about all the games
I
and the
do
teams.
goofy things. I do the movies. I do books. You
don't just talk about sports.
I'll do some stuff.
Actors
right,
and stuff.
absolutely.
What do you watch on TV besides sports?
I'm not a TV guy. I tell you what I liked. I love old movies.
Right.
I could tell you a lot about Jimmy Stewart, Richard Widmark,
What is
Burt
the best
Lancaster.
old movie around? What's the best movie?
If you put me on a desert island where I could watch Shawshank Redemption is the film I love. But let's forget that for a second. You want to go back pre-1960? You have something along those lines?
Yes. Go ahead. Give me the top film.
That I would just
desert island film. You got
that I have to watch. That I'm familiar.
You're on a weird desert island. All they have there is a projector and
Place in the Sun.
Place in the Sun. Place in the Sun.
You know
Is that
why?
Montgomery Cliff?
Oh, what a great movie that is! Elizabeth Taylor on Montgomery Cliff. About the guy, Montgomery Cliff, who's from a Salvation Army home in Kansas City. He's an Eastman. He goes out to Los Angeles to work for the Eastman Kodak people. He befriends and gets Shelley Winters pregnant, who's sort of a stay-at-home girl. And in the meantime of that, he meets Angela Vickers, who is an Eastman girl, and that's Elizabeth Taylor in 1951, Elizabeth Taylor.
Right.
And so he tries to navigate his way through this Shelley Winters relationship, and because he wants to be with Angela Vickers.
Right.
So he takes Shelley Winters on a boat in Lake George, on a canoe. That's right. And Raymond Burr's the prosecutor.
She was a lot lighter than Shelley.
Yes. And she falls out of the canoe.
Right.
And he's got that moment there of hesitation. Do I let her drown and I can be with Angela Vickers, or do I try to save her?
Right.
And that moment of hesitation cost him his life because she drowns. He swims back to shore. He gets caught by the cops. Poor Angela Vickers. Elizabeth Taylor doesn't know what's going on.
Right.
And then Raymond Burr comes in and comes up with this concoction of how he actually hit her with the oar, which he didn't do.
Yeah.
And he gets the death sentence. But at the end of it, she comes back to visit him on his way down to get home. She comes back. You remember that? Anybody see that scene? She comes back.
Do you love this because after a day on the beach with the 4 kids and the wife,
absolutely,
do you sit there and go, man, that could be my life?
Angela Vickers, Howard.
In the
Angela Vickers.
last minute, we lost about 80,000 subscribers.
1951, you're right.
What
Who
about
cares?
the fact that later in life, Liz Taylor and Shelley Winters both look like Warren Sapp?
The last thing that went through my mind as you sit here and review your life, the reason I would imagine you don't listen, and by the way, when you prepare, this is where I was going, when you prepare for your radio show, Don't you sit and read the newspapers? You read the opinions of all the different columnists.
I read for information.
Right. You need the information. So in a sense, but the reason you don't listen to Mike on his own is because also there's got to be something painful in it. Like you don't even want to see him doing that well on his own. If I was you,
The answer to that question,
I would want to see him fail if I was you.
No, I don't care. No, because
really?
my validation was this contract.
Yes, and your validation also.
So I don't need any more validation because my validation was the fact that in Sirius XM gave me a channel.
You bet. Didn't it eat into your brain for many years that your partner got $200,000 more than you did?
I don't know if that's entirely accurate,
but it was more money than you.
At least maybe early on it was in our relationship.
You never sat down and said to the company,
I can't let
need
that
parity.
No.
You never said.
You can't get.
You never said to the people at WFAN.
Look at Howard. It's going like me, baby.
I want parity.
Parity, baby.
You never said it.
Probably once in a while that bothered me, but Howard, you cannot do a show with somebody 5.5 hours a day for 19 years and feel bitter because he might be making more money than you have.
It wasn't his fault.
The fans don't care.
Right, and he didn't determine how much you made.
I'm not talking about that.
The bosses did.
Whoever did.
He's talking about down in my soul.
Right.
Pride.
Look at me
Was
in the
my
eye.
pride wounded?
Look at me in the eye.
Right.
If Mike does super well on his own.
Not going to bother me, Howard.
Look at me.
I promise
Did
you.
I finish the question?
Mm-hmm.
No. If Mike does super well on his own, the show doesn't lose any ratings, the show goes on, blah, 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 blah. Got to admit, it's not going to be as good as if Mike doesn't do so well. They
But
need
what if
the
he
mad
does
dog.
super well?
Hold it a sec.
All right.
They need the mad dog. They need him. Tell me that wouldn't be some great thing.
Can I say that he can
Be
stay
honest.
equal? How about if we go equal?
All right, equal.
Equal won't bother me.
What if he drops
you're
2
going
points?
to-
What
if
if he
you're-
goes from a 5 share to a 2?
Well, you're telling me now if he goes 5 to a 10. Now that's going to bother me.
Yes. That's going to bother
I
you.
have
Be
pride.
honest. Of course.
You're going to go 5 to a 10, double the audience because I'm off the air?
That would hurt.
That's going to bother Mel. I got the wrong guy.
We're going to change the name of that damn channel.
Right.
And if it went from a 5 share to a 2,
would part of me be happy?
Yes.
I tell you, I know you're not going to believe this because you want, but I've been honest with you since I walked in the
Please
room.
be
So
honest.
if I'm
That's all
being,
I ask.
so I have a foundation of telling you the truth. That's not going to bother me. Now, that's not going to make me happy.
Let me put it to you this way.
I swear it won't.
Boy, you're not like me.
Put it to you.
If I didn't have this contract and this responsibility, it would.
So whose idea was it to bring you over to satellite radio? Was it Mel?
I think the fact that Mel, both of them. I think the fact that Mel knew me from all those years in Infinity.
How did they woo you? They come to your apartment privately and say, "Listen, Chris, let's sit down."
They're giving you carte blanche. Do what you want.
They sit down. They say, "We'll give you a 5-year deal, $3 million a year."
But not even that so much. It was the philosophy.
Let you
Carte
do your
blanche-
thing.
There you go.
So what are you going to do with the new channel?
Well,
What is your dream?
My dream is that if you are a sports talk fan,
go ahead,
and you got to be a diehard. I understand that, but if you're a sports talk fan around the country and you want to vent. And you want to talk about why Manny Ramirez dropped the fly ball in the 9th and the Dodgers lost a big game. Or you want to talk about Brady getting hurt out for the year.
Right.
Or you want to talk, that's a huge one. You want to talk about LeBron at the Olympics, Federer winning the U.S. Whatever big topic is that you have a place to do that on this channel.
Do you have guys in mind that you want to work with?
Absolutely.
Who are these guys? Who are the good guys in the business right now?
Well, we brought in Lee Hamilton.
Okay.
He's doing some shows for us these next couple days. Extra San Diego, 22 years.
All right.
I got to find some younger kids, too, who are 30, 31 years of age, who might look at me as sort of the dean. I don't want to sound cocky, but the dean of the sports talk genre. So I say, you know what, I like to go work with Chris.
Who was the first person you called when you made this decision? Was it your father who wanted you to go in the jewelry business?
I did call my parents until June 22nd. The first person I called, The fact that who was the first person? Well, I guess it was my wife.
Your wife.
Well, she was with me because I had to go to a bar in New Jersey to sign the release papers. Because we had to sign these release papers, and I was in Jersey, and I had to get that Mad Dog trademark name back. So I got the Mad Dog trademark name back.
You didn't own the Mad Dog.
FAN did. We had to negotiate to get that back.
You had to pay FAN?
No, we didn't pay. We just got it. We gave him $1.
Okay.
So we got it back, and
Why would they give that to you?
They wanted to lease it to us for the next 5 years. I'm not going to. And we said, all right, fine. Lease it. Chris is not leaving. He's not accepting your buyout at state of March.
Ah, I see.
So I had that as leverage.
I see.
You want me out, you're going to have to give me that name.
Little hardball.
So to make a long story short, I had to go to Bar A in New Jersey and sign a 5-page release.
Who named you Mad Dog?
Bob Raceman, Daily News.
He did.
He gets the credit.
And it stuck.
He absolutely stuck.
You like that name?
Yeah, I do.
I mean, it's
a moniker. A guy like me needs that.
Yeah, it's
I get all dog. I never get Chris or Christopher.
Right.
I always get dog this, dog that. But if my kids call me, my little 9-year-old calls himself the Mad Puppy, which is the last thing I want him to do because I don't want him worrying about. I don't want him to be that.
This feels good to you. I see you're happy. You know,
I'm into it.
When you were with the partner.
Listen, can I say something first?
I know, you like Mike.
Come on, 19 years, I had to like him. I couldn't do a show with him for 19 years.
But you never even talked to each other during the commercial breaks. That's what everyone tells me who used to watch you on the TV show.
No, that's not true.
You two never
Last couple months, maybe. Now, they also told you I bought the airtime, so they were wrong there. So don't necessarily believe that
When's the
either.
last time you had dinner with Mike?
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl.
You didn't buy, did you? That's against.
No, Mike buys.
Mike buys. So you'll remain friends with him. You think you'll see him?
Have you talked?
Have not talked since I took this job. Talked to him a couple days prior to me leaving.
Right.
Again, Mike likes a challenge too here.
He should stay friendly with you. You got your own channel. Maybe you'll employ him one day.
Mike will not allow that.
If
you think Mike, you think Mike's going to allow me? Mike, by the way, I know things aren't going good. Here, come work for Chris Russo. I'll give you the overnight shift.
You're working on the Mad Dog.
Do you think he resents your payday? He's got to be blown out.
You know, remember one thing about the payday.
Go ahead.
I can't simulcast the show over here on TV. I was simulcasting the show.
That's true.
On Yes.
Right.
You got to throw $500,000. I gave up that $500,000.
So you're saying
out.
You were making at least 2 over at FAM between your 1.2, then you had another 5.
I was making 2 there my last year, plus the 500,000. That's 2.5.
So you didn't really get that big a boost.
There you go. Mike's not stupid. He can do the math. Well, hold on. How much of a raise did Chris actually get? I mean, he was making 2.5. Now he gets 3. He got paid agents and everything else. Plus, I'm sure they bumped Mike up when I left.
What else do you do? Do you have any other outside thing? You do any voiceover stuff?
I did 2 books.
You did 2 books.
Yeah. Well, I did. The first
do you
was
juggle? Do you do anything? I don't know.
I play a lot of tennis. I run all the time.
You're a tennis player.
Oh, I love to play
tennis. Are you good?
Yeah, good player. 4 or 5.
Kick ass?
I'm a level below a club pro, but I'm a good, solid. You saw me in a tennis court, you'd say, he's pretty darn good.
How's the relationship with the wife? How long have you been married?
13 years.
13 years?
4 kids.
4 kids?
She's from a family of 6. I'm an only child.
You don't cheat at all?
Never.
Never kiss
Absolutely.
a girl? Never get girls?
Never.
You never spank girls on your show? Nothing like that?
No.
None of that.
I heard your comments with the young lady here.
Yes.
You had a wife. That was funny, though. You had a wife. That was funny.
But I guarantee you, the thought has crossed your mind. In this sense that
every
you
man,
are a big
every man, it's crossed his mind.
Now you're in the paper. You got your own channel.
Did you enjoy a level your fame for a while?
Absolutely. I'd be lying if I told you I didn't. There's no front page of the Daily News.
Yeah.
The New York Times 2 weeks ago. This Week in Review, huge column on Mike and me.
You
gotta get it.
You mean to tell me before you got married, you did have a period of time where you got to use your fame?
No, I never did that.
You never went out with a lot of chicks? Never had a
did.
threesome?
Of course I had girlfriends.
Did you ever have a threesome?
No.
Oh, God.
No threesome.
No.
No truth
What do
to
you mean,
you.
oh, God?
You
I might want to imagine it.
Yeah,
but
you
no
never saw
threesome.
two girls doing something in front of you?
No. Howard's funny.
Why is that
He's not
funny?
going to crack that. He's not going to crack me, though.
There's no truth to you and Anna Kournikova.
No, God, no.
I mean,
She's pretty, though. She's pretty.
So you never had any of that wild scene?
I am. No, you can make the argument prior to my lovely wife that maybe I was a little sexually deprived.
Where'd you meet
That's
this
the
wife?
truth.
When did you?
I met her on a plane.
On a plane. What was
Coming
she
back
doing?
from Chicago.
Is she a model? Is she an actress?
No.
What is she?
She's 8 years younger than me.
8 years old. That's good.
Family of 6. Rye, New York.
And the sex life after all the children is still as good as when you first...
It's never going to, you're busy. You got 4 little kids. You got a 3-year-old running your house at 3 o'clock in the morning.
Are you sexually frustrated?
You'll find the time.
Are you sexually frustrated?
No, I can't say that.
You masturbate?
I won't deny it.
You do it?
Oh, jeez, Howard.
That's got to be the funniest thing ever.
Not to the San Francisco Giants.
To Willie McCovey?
Everybody used to make fun of me because I used to love Will Clark, and they used to play these things, and I was a Giants on a road trip with Will Clark in his hotel room. Will, let me in, Will. It's Chris Russo. Things like that.
So Chris Russo is a sex addict.
No,
Is that fair?
God, no, I'm a sports addict. That's the problem, Howard. That's the problem.
Chris,
I got the wrong addiction.
Chris, this guy right here is the only guy who knows who Will Clark is in the room.
No,
that's right. He's not a sports fan at all, is he?
Could care
Do you
less.
watch anything?
Don't care about
Giants,
it.
Patriots?
I used to watch the, I watch like when the Super Bowl comes on.
Michael Phelps gold medals?
He hardly watched the Olympics.
I don't care about his flipper feet. I don't care about
You didn't watch the Olympics at all?
A little bit.
He's never seen Roger Federer play.
Federer, Nadal, Wimbledon. You didn't see that?
Never saw
I'm not
it.
even sure who he is.
Oh, my God.
Honest to God.
You watched the Giants win the Super Bowl.
I thought quarterbacks blitz.
What's the name of the guy?
The Yankees in a World Series game. Don't get wrapped up in it.
Don't get wrapped up in it.
I asked you about this.
The World Series I get wrapped in. I like the Super Bowl.
Occasionally, but it's not all
Lakers,
the time.
Celtics, NBA final.
I go to the Knicks games. I loved watching the Knicks.
Hockey, 94 Rangers.
I'm a great spectator. I love to go to games and watch the sports, and I love athletes when they. I mean, it's amazing.
So Sunday afternoon football, you're not going to be sitting there watching.
No, I play chess.
He's never been to a football game, have you? Live?
I bet. Yeah,
When you were a
Detroit.
kid,
I went to the Detroit Lions. I went to Pontiac Stadium when it first opened up.
So he has.
That's 100 years.
That's a while.
That was
That's
1980.
Howard, what's the name of the guy? Because I said I was going to ask you this.
Go ahead.
Because the day after the last Super Bowl, we talked about this all day.
I might work on
What's the name of the guy that made the big catch at the end of the Super Bowl? That Manning threw the ball. He got away from the blitz.
Should get that one. That's a good question.
Placido Domingo.
Placido.
No, you're thinking of
Placido.
How you have to
I don't
know
know.
that?
David Tyree. Don't remember we talked about Tyree.
I forget. I don't
He
care.
probably doesn't remember.
I don't
who
care.
threw the
Are you
pass.
still motivated every day to do this show?
Yes. Love this. In fact, it was really weird. When we were on vacation, I said to Beth, I'm actually missing being on the air, which is weird.
No,
I mean,
so
I've
you're
done
going to
that-
resign?
No, I didn't say that.
Yeah, by the way, I know they're a little, make sure you do. We're going to need
Has
you.
Mel mentioned me at all?
No, he has not. But make sure
He's
whatever.
nervous.
What do you have, 2 years left in your career?
I have 2 years left. That's right.
Wow, we went through 3 fucking years.
You have to make sure.
Well, you were
Robin,
asleep most of the time.
I was
Robin,
on
make sure
withdrawal.
he stays.
Hey,
Don't
Chris,
leave.
I wanted to say, because Mel, I don't know if you know this, but Mel, he calls me before every big move.
Yeah.
And I said, look, he's been through this before he hired you. See if he could sell $1,800 worth of subscriptions first.
That's right. That's how it goes.
Yeah, and
it
then
never changes.
Bullshit.
So that's Mel's scorecard.
So you're here to
Bullshit.
say you're a happy guy.
I'm a
You've
happy
got to
guy.
live out your childhood fantasy.
Hey, I'm doing a sport. Who would have thought at MCA back in Jacksonville, Florida, I'd be doing running a
right.
channel?
And now you're on Sirius
With Howard
Satellite.
Stern, no
I'm
less.
excited to have you here. I envision that this is going to be the epitome of a radio experience for listeners. I believe that satellite radio is the future, and I'm not just blowing smoke up anyone's ass. I really do believe that. I work a little differently than you. Even you yourself have said, Stern, he works blue. That's my thing. You know, that's not your thing. Do you ever curse?
I usually don't. No.
Are you going to curse on the air?
What is going
Damn
to
in hell.
Do you think you might say the F word?
No,
on
I can't
Sirius
say it.
Satellite
I
Radio?
can't say it.
Were you like that as a kid? You never cursed?
No, I did as a kid. I kind of told myself when I was in my early 20s, let's eliminate that from your vocabulary.
You know, they say that not cursing.
Listen, I'm not perfect. I got a lot of vices. That I try to stay away from.
What is your vice? It's not women. All right, masturbation, a little too much.
Is it something illegal?
Do you watch?
No.
Do you watch porn?
I have.
You have? Who's your favorite?
Sports Center. Couldn't tell you that one.
What?
Sports Center.
Is Sports Center your porn?
Chris Berman. Oh, Chris!
Do you gamble?
Does Howard know who Chris Berman is?
No,
absolutely no idea. I'm not aware of it. Do you gamble on sports?
I have. Yeah, that could be a vice.
That could be a vice.
I can get a little careless sometimes with that.
Because I was going to ask you about a couple
Little
of
careless.
You
games.
can? What's the biggest bet you ever made?
You know, what I'll do is I like to bet seasonal bets.
Okay.
Now, there are over-under bets you can make in football and baseball.
Sure.
Where there's a number on a particular team's idea of how many wins they're going to have in a year.
Right.
Let's say the Giants' number is 9.5.
Okay.
That means they have to win 10 wins if you take the over for a bet. So I would like to do that. It keeps me into it.
I see.
And it keeps
How
me
much money
focused.
would you bet on the over? Let's say
25,000.
25,000.
He's making
For the year, though. It's
that's
for the
nothing.
year,
Yeah,
Howard.
that's
Right.
nothing.
I understand.
You think about
That's your
16
gambling
weeks, so
budget.
it's 1,000 a week.
25.
25.
I didn't do it
Gs.
this year because I was wrapped up in doing a show.
Very frivolous.
It is.
Surprised.
Let me ask you
You think
something.
that's a little Boy,
I
I'm
do.
being too honest. I'm going to get in trouble here, for goodness sake.
I'm surprised to hear that you would put $25,000 down.
I think my wife's going to be surprised, too.
Does she not know that? Do you control
she
all
knows.
the finances? Does she?
Yeah,
know
no,
what's
I
going
control
on?
the finances.
You control
you
that.
But she knows I gamble, though. I can't hide that from
You
her.
got to hide money from your wife.
What's the? Yeah, come on. You
I don't
gotta
have a
know
Swiss
that.
bank
Is that
account.
the only bet you make?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, usually.
He's
those-
not talking about the illegal bets.
I don't go.
right?
I do not go to Atlantic City, and I do not go to Vegas.
Do you have a prenup with your wife in case?
No,
things-
I do not.
If everything goes crazy,
I do not have. She's going to get half. If
you're gonna
there's
get
a problem.
half of the money. So you better stay in this.
I
marriage.
got.
That's why he's gambling.
And everybody tells you, you know what? Say what you want. Whatever you do, stay married. It's
married.
cost you too freaking much money.
It's a lot of money.
Stay. Figure out. Girlfriends, do this, do that. Stay married.
Let me ask you
Everybody
this:
tells me
the
that.
25,000. Who do you put that down with if you don't go to Vegas?
I got to find somebody.
You need a guy? Do you need a guy?
I'm going to get picked up here. Tony Soprano.
I was going to say, if you need a guy, I got a guy.
I've been there, Tone.
So
I got ripped off 60 grand.
So your father must be proud of you now.
Yeah, he is.
He thinks it was good you didn't go in the jewelry business.
Yeah, I just, by the way,
Yes.
no, he's 77 years of age, so they don't have all the technological equipment.
Right.
So I
Gotta
guess
get him
got him wrapped up with Sirius.
Yeah.
I had the guy Richie here take care of it.
Right.
At Best Buy, he got it in his 2 cars. Now he has it in his house.
By the way,
so
thank
he's gonna
God-
hit me on top of it.
Thank God your father's not the Giants jewelers. No rings and how long.
Thank you very much.
The Yankees, he's making money.
My headset. 1954.
Right, there you go.
Good job, buddy.
Good job.
Wait, can I ask
All
you?
right,
I have a serious question for you.
He's got the forms out.
But wait, so you will not say the F. You will not take advantage of the fact
Try not
that
to.
you're not on terrestrial radio.
I would not try to do that.
They say that not cursing shows a intelligence. That, in other words, a lot of people, what they lack in language skills, so they resort to cursing, using foul language. You see yourself as...
I don't buy it that way. I just think it's self-control.
It's self-control.
Yeah,
You'd like
I wouldn't
to say
he has
you
an
can be
extensive vocabulary.
You know, I'm actually relatively proud. I'm not one of the, I'm a nutcase. I'm goofy.
Right.
But I'm not raunchy as a sports
You're
talk guy.
old-fashioned.
I'm not
way.
a guy talk
Yeah, and when
host.
a guy challenges
I'm not a
you,
guy
you don't
host.
have to resort to that.
I don't get nasty with
Do
it.
you say...
He's a caller. He's a client.
Do you
customer.
say... Do you ever say penis?
No, I have.
You
Well, I
would
mean,
not.
that wouldn't bother me though.
You would say penis.
Well,
on
I
the
have
air.
kids. You got to tell them what's going on.
No,
right?
I mean, on the air, would you say penis? You'd say, that
No,
guy.
probably
Is there
not.
any
You probably
reason to
wouldn't.
bring that up?
You
No.
would not.
No, I would
you
not.
would not bring up penis. Would you bring up clitoris?
No.
You would not.
Why in a sports concoction? Well, where's that fit in?
Boy, that Howard must have a clitoris. He doesn't even know
I'm a little surprised. Do you know who A-Rod? Have you had A-Rod in here before?
No, we haven't had A-Rod. Jeter, I don't know Jeter. I mean, I know who Jeter is.
Yankees.
Have you had athletes from New York on here?
Yes. Lawrence Taylor.
LT, that's a good spot.
The great LT has been on. We've had.
I'll make you look good.
Go ahead.
In the history of the show, here's some of the people who stopped by. Will Chamberlain.
That's a good spot.
Mickey Mantle has done this show.
Oh, that's a very good spot.
Bill Walton has done this show.
He's goofy. Good spot.
LT loves the show. OJ's been on the show.
O.J. Simpson's been on the show.
Before he
David Wells. David Wells, big fan.
David Wells loves it.
David Wells always came. What was the black guy with the one eye who used to be on the Jets?
Oh, Wesley Walker.
Wesley Walker used to do this show.
You know who interned for us 6 months ago for a day? Antonio Pierce.
Good guy.
How about the gay giant, Sugar Bear?
Good guy.
Antonio.
We had him on every Mondays in the football over at FAN.
Antonio was my intern.
Nice guy. Wife's in the business now?
Absolutely.
So he's had some sports guys on.
We had some legendary people.
They have to rise above their sport.
Hold it. I'll tell you some more people. Pete Rose.
That's right.
That's right.
I've had on Bill Romanowski.
Almost every
A lot of the guys who've gotten themselves in some trouble.
Right.
I had Mark Messier on the show.
That's a good
John
spot.
Daly.
I had the great,
We had the
great
Stanley
one.
Cup. Did you tell him what we did to the Stanley Cup?
Gretzky on was on.
Here? No,
the other one.
On the other one.
The other one.
But what did we do to the Stanley Cup? We had it right
We had a guy
here.
take a dump in it.
Yes.
I remember that.
It was a great moment. That's a history.
Howard, what does Bill Romanowski play, and who did he play for?
Romo, they used to call him Romo. He's a football player.
For who?
Lots of teams. That's a trick question.
Okay, what teams does he have Super Bowl rings?
Well, that's he's not going to know that. Let him take a guess on one team. Played for 3 big teams. Give me one of them.
Shit.
One team.
You guys suck.
Why are you challenging
Romo played for the legendary, because everyone's legendary.
Famous team.
You're embarrassing.
Raiders.
Thank you. You're embarrassing.
Mike Piazza.
Wait a minute.
Piazza.
We've had Mike Piazza.
So you've had some people.
We had Mike Piazza and the other gay guy, Simmons.
We had Benny Agbayani on.
Piazza's not gay.
What's the matter?
But we had the gay giant on, Roy Sugar Bear Simmons. You ever hear him?
Well, you said you had a serious question for Chris Reese.
Wanted to fuck Beasley Reese.
All right, listen.
Listen, no, I have a serious
Check out.
We
I do
had
have
that
something
gay basketball player on.
All right, yeah.
You say when
what do you want to say?
when they hired you in New York, I was always curious about this. And the guy said, look, even in the ad you said, wanted him to sound like a New York sports fan. Did a program director, general manager ever want you to pretend you were a Yankee fan?
No, God, no.
Never. No. They never said to you, look, you sound like a New Yorker.
I think maybe I worried them about being sometimes a little too anti-New York.
Right.
But nobody ever say, hey, Chris, let's calm down here. Can you like somebody?
Because you would never, I know you'd never go for that, which is why I
wouldn't
like
agree to do it.
Right.
You buy me, you get me. You can't pretend to somebody else.
Did anybody ever try to get you to endorse a team for winning because they had a big bet on it?
No, God, no.
Nothing like that.
You have to be careful. That's the reason why I shouldn't even tell you about the occasional gamble thing.
Right.
Because then people think if you're mad at that team for losing a game and you're a little rough on him, well, you're doing it. Well, he just lost money on him. Well, that's the way the gambler thinks.
That's what I do here.
If you're upfront about stuff, then
if you're upfront about it, then you exactly. Right.
Howard, something else that me and Russo have in common.
Yeah.
Is Bruce Springsteen.
Oh, I love Bruce.
Okay, so
Bruce guy.
I wanted least favorite Springsteen song ever, and I have a reason why I think I know.
Murder Incorporated.
Worst ever?
I don't like that. So Adam Razor Kane.
You don't like that song?
No.
All right. One of
you know these songs, Howard?
Yes.
One of my favorite.
Do you really?
I was a disc jockey. Yeah, I do.
You know those songs. I don't know them.
Did you go to see Bruce?
Oh, I've seen him. I saw him in Boston, Hartford twice, and the Garden.
You're a real fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
Howard, you've seen him 100 times.
I don't even mean of Springsteen. You just are a fan. You're passionate about people.
I got a good wife. My wife, for my birthday, October 18th, made some calls, and she got me backstage at the Garden to see Bruce. So I took Mike, so I can't hate Mike that much.
Right.
I took Mike, I took 2 other guys from FAN, and we went backstage to see Bruce. And after this show at the Garden on the 17th of October, went into his dressing room. He had just taken a shower. I hugged him 4 times.
Wow.
Oh my God!
Did you talk to him?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He's he's a sports fan. He knew some sports.
Was he a fan of yours? Did he know of you?
A fan might be strong. Know of
he knew
is better than fan. Fan's a little too strong.
I recently had a conversation with him about a year ago. I met him at a party, and 2 times I met him at a party. And the first time was very awkward, and the second time we had a good 10-minute conversation.
So you had a little. He's on top of that American culture, and
is he your favorite? But is he better than Hendrix? Is he better than Cream? Is he better?
I don't go that. I'm not a rock historian. I know all these bands that you're referring to. I'm not a rock historian, but Bruce, to me, I was 16 years old when I became. He was my rock and roll renaissance.
In all fairness, I didn't get to hug him at the party, so you.
4 times. 4 times. I think it was a little too much.
Did you think it was weird that you kept hugging him?
It's a little fruity.
What are you hugging him for?
Because I was so excited to see Springsteen. First, I was excited.
Who reached for the hug first? You? Or
I
Bruce?
did. I think the 4th time maybe a little too much. But hey, what the heck?
I noticed he never called you after that.
I'm surprised he didn't have one of
doctor say it. The doctor should be.
I'm surprised he didn't have one of his security guys hug you a little harder.
I don't understand.
Well, they're
I
all
see,
sports fans.
When you hug Bruce, solid build, or was he a little soft?
Oh, he's solid.
No, he is pretty strong.
Did you fall into his arms?
Nice ass.
He's pretty strong. You didn't grab his ass, did you?
No, I didn't go.
Did you grab Roy Bittan? Because Roy's sexy too.
I may have wanted to. No.
I think you ought to say a curse word on your first show.
Say it.